What's going on, people? TroopzTV. Back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Episode 308 of Back Again. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot thing. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods them. You get me? Big up the panel as always, blood. You understand? Flawless, Lewis, always on time. You get me? Certain man always want to be in London but want to live in countryside. You get me? So the peanut head will make his appearance when he makes his appearance, blood. You get me? But the show must run. You get me? You don't know the vibes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. You see me? Man, them. It's not coming home, blood. You get me? It's not coming home. You understand? It is what it is, blood. You get me? I got sucked in. Pause. You get me?
Drank the Kool-Aid, man.
Yeah, blood. I avoided the Kool-Aid the whole season with Arsenal, but England sucked me in, blood. Pause. You get me?
England Kool-Aid, man.
They drew me in, blood. You get me? Flawless was not drawn in. You understand? He said it wasn't coming home. You get me? You was proved right, blood.
Hold on, did I miss something?
What?
I swear you were saying it was coming home the whole fucking tournament.
Who, me?
No, Flawless.
No, I wasn't, man. I was running bands, fam. You know this.
He's
That's why I
trying
said,
Okay, you're on
that's
the
why I was
same
like,
wave I was on. Fair
yeah,
enough.
that's why I was like, it's coming home, and you should
I
believe
thought
me.
you
Even though
actually
I'm
being
lying.
serious.
Nah,
Sorry.
man. That's why I kept saying that you should believe me, even though I'm lying. It was never coming home. Gareth Southgate's the manager. Like I said,
Trust.
that would have like tore a piece in the universe. Like if he would have won the Euros, I think like the universe, the sky would have opened. You know what I'm saying? And God would have been like, "Yeah, pull the plug on this shit." Like,
Trust
there's
me,
no
I
way.
said the whole time. You need 8 separate disaster classes in a row to get something from. Just enjoy the day out. It ain't coming home. Like,
Yeah,
if you get past Switzerland, you'll make the final because Netherlands are crap. And that's it. One of France or Spain, it's over. So I went and I enjoyed it from a club perspective. I got Cucurella and Palmer getting GNA. Palmer with a sensational moment, another big game final goal for him. My dog, every time. Cucurella dunked on Gary Neville. Also shown out how much better he is than Ben Chua. I've been saying it for the last year. I finally got a little bit of vindication on that. And yeah, what a weekend. Even Enzo Fernandez won Copa America. I had a great weekend. It's because I just didn't have the expectation that it was coming on. I was here for a little shock and everything, but come on, that Spain team. Best team in the tournament by a mile. Best big team in the tournament by a mile.
Yeah.
It was never going to happen. And it's fine. We know why it didn't happen. We'll talk about the individuals as well. We'll talk about the manager too. But was it ever going to happen? No. So, sorry if anybody was like disappointed from yesterday. You lot got sucked into. I had a great weekend personally, but yeah, big up everybody. Big up.
Yeah, that's on them. Obviously, like you said, we'll talk about it more in a second. But that's on. If you are disappointed, that means you got drawn in, and all you had to do was just look at the team, look at the performances, look at who's in charge. I legit think if you take the manager away and let the players manage themselves, they get the same result. I think if you put me in charge, and I am far from equipped to manage any form of team, never mind a professional team, never mind the actual whole country. Look at who they played. People act like they won in spite of Gareth Southgate, just from an individual perspective. Because of as bad as he set them up, as unbalanced as the team was, they had so much attacking talent out there. And eventually, in a 90-minute game, it's going to show through at some point. Just law of averages. Even the final itself. You know what I'm saying? Even though England
We only
was
attacked when we're losing.
shocking. Yeah, like Palmer's goal, like, who's bringing on a player of Palmer's caliber? Like, he's not, he should be in the team, but that's the point. They bringing on Palmer and Watkins. Once mentioned it, you know, last week. That's like 60 goals and assists from the season. No one else is doing that. Never mind the rest of the players who didn't get on from an attacking sense. That's why I said England would make the final. Just from a sheer attacking standpoint and who they are playing. If they was on the other side of the bracket, they round the 16 quarterfinals max. Because of the side of the bracket it was on. You mentioned it, Netherlands, Switzerland, Slovakia. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Them players can manage themselves to do that.
I don't know if you've seen this already, but I think Saka's got more racial abuse coming out of that game.
Ah, fuck Reese, man.
Do you want me to pull it up on the big screen? Because I got it here. Warrior just sent it to me.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know why, because Saka's been one of the better players this tournament. I don't even fucking get it. Like, when we talk about the players later, it ain't going to be Saka that gets brought up, but he's the one who's got to deal with this crap.
Outrageous.
Don't even know what for, bruv. This country, bruv. Warrior safe for sending that over too.
Shout out Warrior J every time.
Big up, man.
I didn't even know that, blood.
Neither did I.
Oh.
I don't know why they're focusing on Saka.
Someone screenshot me Phil Foden's comments and Harry Kane's.
I can go on Instagram now, see if they've tweeted anything.
Let's see the difference. Kane put out a Twitter post, and I went in the comments, and everyone's all poor Harry Kane.
Outrageous.
Poor Harry Kane.
Posted.
This shit will never end, will it, blood?
Nope. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I got, Kane did post.
Yeah, he tweeted.
So that one's it. Respect, keep your head up. A couple hang the boots and all of that.
Look, don't listen to negative comments.
We love you, Harry. Head up, Harry. Never give up, Harry. Proud. Head up, Harry. All this shit. Same energy, man. What the fuck did he do all tournament? I'm not even saying he deserves any sort of racial abuse at all. Not at all. But Saka was one of our better players this tournament. He's getting targeted racially. For what?
Yeah. You deserve credit. That's what Kane deserves, is criticism.
Yeah.
From a footballing perspective. Because he was shocking the entire tournament, as was Phil Foden. You know what I'm saying? As was the front three, as was Bellingham. Like, racial abuse, no. And this is why, as a black player for England, don't post or turn your comments off. Because you know what that's going to be. Hopefully, well, he'll probably know about it. It's like, yeah, turn your comments off. Or just don't post. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to post that bad on Insta and you want to post on Twitter, turn the comments off if that is the case. Because you're just not inviting it, but you know it's going to happen. Even though, like you said, was Saka the worst? Saka was far from the worst player. Far from
He was one of our better players the whole tournament.
And you know the crazy part is, Lewis, even if he was the worst player, he still don't deserve racial abuse. Man could have missed a penalty every game. Man could have dropped 0 out of 10 for all the entire tournament.
I'm just saying, if one of them two deserved the heads up comments, it's Saka. It's not Kane.
Warrior said check. Warrior said check Manos.
Oh, I swear, Mino's getting the same shit too. That man was left to die in that midfield today.
Yeah, man, tells you all you need to know, man.
Yesterday.
Absolute wrongins. Absolutely.
Hey, you know what? The Kobe Mino ones are more positive. They're more positive. I like that. Actually, no, there's only a semi one, to be fair. That he didn't post the final one, but yeah, the comments are more positive anyway. So at least that's good. Got the whole Carvajal meme and all of that, but yeah, everything's more positive there. That's good. That's good at least.
So what, is Saka the target?
No, that came from the semi-final. That wasn't a final post, so I don't know. It'll be more positive by nature.
100%. We noticed. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because he missed the penalty in the Euro shootout.
Did he not score the equalizer to take us to penalties against Switzerland? Did he not take a penalty and score against Switzerland?
Yeah. But you're asking people being racist to be logical and be reasonable. That ain't gonna happen. That's just what it is. And it is outrageous. It is so bang out of order. But none of us the last thing we are all here sat here is shocked.
The chat saying that Saka's one wasn't even a final post.
Yeah, that must have been a semi post.
There you go.
So he ain't even posted yet. They're just going straight to the comments.
Yeah. So
they didn't even wait for him to post anything.
Saka hasn't posted in 5 days.
So I bet if you check before yesterday, it's all positive. And then you check from today, the last few hours, last 12 hours or so. Massa. It is straight unreasonable. Because, like I said, he could have scored an own goal in every game, and you still don't deserve racial abuse. Criticism, yes, for your footballing ability if you want to criticize. But racial abuse, no. But none of us are surprised. And people will say, oh, it's not everyone true. But that's also kind of why I'm glad England didn't win. Because these are the same fans who'd be hailing man up if England would have won the Euros. Same man who probably hailed up all the shooters, hailed up Saka for scoring in the penalty shootout. Oh, man. Outrageous. Outrageous. Ridiculous.
That's shit.
Ridiculous.
After saving the country.
Mm-hmm.
I was surprised.
Big up God. He says Danny Carvajal deserves the Ballon d'Or now, but watch it go to Messi. Also notice how both goals came from Walker's side and nothing is said. If Trent was on the pitch, it would be all you'll hear. Don't worry, blood. I've already sent for that Edie at Carl Walker. And I will send for his club again.
Walker's nasty.
I hear that. But yeah, with Trent, so yeah, we run agendas. I'm saying Liverpool.
Big up Sheik every time. He says, big up the GOATs. Just want to say a quick thank you for all the Euro content y'all provided on this channel and your own. Also, it was never coming home.
Big up my guy Sheik every single time.
Big up Sheik every time. Make sure you subscribe to Sheik TV, people. Big up Kurt Chaos every time as well. He says, I don't know if you saw, but Saliba was asked about links to Madrid. He said they can buy me on FIFA. My centre-back, Rolls Royce. I never saw that, but that is the first time that I've smiled concerning football in the last 18 hours. You get me? They got Sheik again. I don't even know what that means.
That's his coming home in Spanish. That's what that is.
I knew Akasa was home.
Yeah.
So I assumed that. You get me?
Yeah.
Big up Lee Burnell every time. He says, big up troops and the man named Southgate, Kane, Foden, and Walker out now. Big up Trey Carter and the lovely Princess Lily every blood clot time. Bless. Come on, broski. Big up your damn self, family. Big up yourself again, Lee. He says, troops for England manager. Bro, let me tell you something. I'd pick the right team. I'd know when to make the changes. I would actually have them ready and motivated to win games, to win tournaments, blood. You get me? There'll be no bottle job business under my regime, blood. But let me tell you something. I'd rather manage Jamaica.
I just saw from my DMs as well. Mino did get racial abuse under that post. It was just all at the bottom.
Not surprised.
Big up
C1, bro. Sorry,
my brother. He says, big up all. Surprise you, man. Support this nation after how they treat the ethnic minorities. Football one special day.
So here's my thing on that, because I had the same mindset coming out of Euro 2020. I was like, you know what? Fuck doing international football. But then I realized, like, people say the same shit about my club. They're the same thing to me. Was like, oh, why are you black and you support Chelsea? I've said I go to Arsenal away. I hear that 50 times. But I'll still stand by and support my club. So I'm like, oh, fuck it. I'm English. I'll back England. I don't care about these racists. That's my mindset about it.
And for me, I'm supporting our ethnic minority when I support England, blood. You get me? I'm supporting all of them, bro. You understand? Because I feel like they need our support, blood. Because when it goes left, there's no support. So we have to, you understand, be there through the good and the bad, fam. So that's why you get me? If there's black players in England, troops are supporting, blood.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like I don't feel anything towards England. So that's why I'm not like, yeah, England must win. It's like, yeah, we'll talk about it on here and the content purposes, but there's never been a connection. Very similar to what Troop said there in regards to supporting the black players, in particular when it goes left, particularly when they're being criticized and it's over the top. We see that even talking about Saka before the tournament with the Iceland game. But it's like, you might play 20 minutes and you're on the back of the paper and things like that. So yeah, in England, no, that's why you didn't see me here like, yeah, I want England to win and like, nah, like if they win, cool. If they don't, cool. Like, you know, bad day goes on.
I was fuming. I just went off. I bombed the zoo and I went home.
Yeah, that's.
I had one last thing. Like, there's something on leading candidates to replace Southgate if he leaves from Matt Law. Graham Potter, Prick, Tuchel, and Lee Carsley. All as 4 options.
The thing is, I think Tuchel and Potter both do bad jobs.
Yep.
They both do bad jobs. So at least Potter, one thing about him is he'll get them playing football. That's one thing I'll say with Potter. And Tuchel, we see cup manager. He suits international management down to a T, to be honest.
He'll
The
be
way he
defensively
plays.
minded, but he'll have outlets.
Yeah.
You won't play with like 3 players going forward who like to drop deep and wonder why we can't attack.
Like 100%. Because it is a missed up. Because there's a way to lose. Like, we're Spain favorites for the game. Yes, that's why I don't say England bottled it. That's why, because Spain are the better team. But there's a way to lose football matches. It's like try and fight back. Like Spain were even at their best.
Did we lose before the game even kicked off, blood? Because when you look at the lineup, you're playing a back 3, but then you're not playing Trent. You're playing Kyle Walker.
But the thing is, even if you want to play Kyle Walker as the right-sided centre-back, even though players should have been dropped, play Trent at wing-back. But that's the thing with Southgate. He don't have the bottle to drop certain men. He won't switch it up. He won't leave man out. That was the whole thing that was in the lead up to the final. Oh, you can't drop Harry Kane because he's the captain. Why? If he's been performing poorly, drop him. What are we talking about? Why are you guaranteed a place just because you're the captain? Just because you've scored X amount of goals for England? Just because you've scored X amount of goals for Bayern Munich this season? Drop players. Hold players account. Oh, you can't drop him before a final. How did that work out? Then people are going to act surprised. And it's not like you don't have ample replacements on the bench. You have more than adequate. It's not like
it's not even like the players on the bench came off the bench and never made an impact. Both strikers who were on the bench, both came off the bench and made impacts during this tournament, blood. Both made vital winning impacts to get us through to next stages. You understand? And then what do, blood? You start Kane. You get me? You leave Foden on for 89 minutes.
Yeah. I don't know how Foden, Kane, and Bellingham, those 3.
Bro, the Man City players and Kane. Stones, yesterday was the only time I saw him perform to a level in this tournament. You get me? Previously, every game, shit. Kane has been shit, and every Man City player has been shit. I don't know if it's burnout.
Can we throw Declan Rice into that, please?
Rice was shit as well, I'll be real.
Because he's had a stinky tournament. I can't let him fly under the radar.
Yeah,
the amount of times I hear Caicedo and Enzo with 100 million. That tournament was a disgrace. Sorry.
But again, was poor, man. Like Kobe was carrying him at times, blood. Carrying him and Jude at times, blood. You get me? You don't know I'm a big Jude fan.
I felt peak for Mino yesterday. Yeah. Had to deal with that in the midfield and try to cope at his age, bruv. It's never going to work.
And that's when then you look at your manager to change things from a systematic standpoint or personnel standpoint or both. And he did neither. It's like, all right, you man are talented. I'm just going to throw you out there. Like, no, it doesn't work like that. And yet still, despite all those things, England still made the final. And we're talking about England making the final. How many of them are even in contention for team of the tournament? How many? Because very few. You're arguing with very few, and you made that's rare. That don't happen often. There isn't even 3 or 4 players you look at and go, okay, they haven't made it, but I think such and such is a shout. Honorable mention. You know how many players we just mentioned who was poor for England? Players that started. Mention how Stones wasn't at it. Walker wasn't at it. Rice wasn't at it. The front 3 wasn't at it. Trippier wasn't really good. So we talk about, Walker mentioned, as part of the back 3 wasn't good. Saka was decent, but wasn't player of the tournament standard. It's pretty much the regular starters. I thought Guehi had a good tournament. I thought Pickford was good, even though I think he should have done better for the Simmons goal. But other than that, it's just
I think Guehi was good in the tournament, but I think in the final you saw the level. He's not the elite centre back because both goals he had a little part to play. You understand? Him and Kyle Walker, because the way him and Shaw let Yamal cut onto his left foot, you know what he want, and there was no challenge on him. You get me? Walker just allows fucking Nico to just run in behind. You look at the second goal, Walker doesn't get out to Cucurella quick enough to stop the cross. Gay lets that Ozza, whatever his name is, run across him. Like,
we
were missing like a little.
But again, X factor. Yeah, there's tweaks to be made and things like that. And you mentioned it and make a great point about the bench players making an impact. And it's like, play these. And this is what I was saying literally from game 2. You know what I'm saying game 1, literally the group stages. I'm like, play other players. And if it's going wrong, if you can change it at halftime. Why can't you play Tony, Watkins, and Palmer? And if you don't like what you're seeing, you switch it. It's highly unlikely you're going to be 2-3, 4-0 down. The game's not going to be out of sight. And then if you want to bring on Foden and bring on Kane and bring on Bellingham, but man has his favorites and he's going to live and die by his favorites. And he died. And nobody should be surprised or nobody should be shocked, but people will act surprised because performances matter. Balance in the team matters, never before, more so in 2024, where it's a system game. And this tournament should have opened everybody's eyes to that, both the Euros and Copa America, because we've seen some of the best players in Europe fail miserably. I'm saying we've watched them. Mbappe died in this tournament. We watched it happen. Foden, Premier League Player of the Year, Harry Kane. We've watched these. Bellingham all had success. Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo for Brazil, because I watched Copa America. They weren't good either. We legit watched this happen. Rice,
the
you had a very
tired from the amount of football they're playing for their club, or what is it? Is it what is it?
Rodri's played more than anybody, and he got player of the tournament. Nobody plays more than Rodri, because you know what it is? Skill. And we now live in an age where you have top class and world class system players. If you put players in the correct system, you will get good performances, great performances, elite performances. Bellingham being the prime example. Bellingham has certain attributes where if you utilize him, you can get Bellingham to playing at a certain level. And Ancelotti's clever enough and smart enough to do that. Bellingham's not a 10. He's never been a 10, and he's not a 10 just because he plays in the 10 area.
You play him in the 8, man.
You can play him in the 8, or you play him as a second striker. But what you have him doing is box crashing. That's
that's why I want him in the 8, so he can arrive.
So that's cool. So
I like him running at the defense.
Yes, my brother's like team of the season McTominay,
because that's what he's good at. And Ancelotti, that's why Ancelotti don't have him in build-up play at Real Madrid. This is why he's not. I've said it before. He's not behind the opposition's midfield and in front of their defense, receiving the ball on the half turn and playing a through pass to the striker. That's not his game. He doesn't do that. But then the goal he scored against Serbia, your stereotypical 10 is not going to score that. Like Palmer ain't going to score that. I was saying like a Foden's not going to score that. This is why it's a team game. Some players will just ball out like a Rodri, but we've legit watched it this tournament where players have just not been at it. You see it. That's why. So yeah, I don't believe it's burnout. It's a skill thing.
Did we make a mistake not bringing Grealish, Rashford, Sterling? There's a lot of players that got left out.
In hindsight, I could see, because we needed outlets that whole tournament. Rashford could provide that. Sterling,
Grealish as well, because no one could really carry the ball from midfield.
All right, two things on that. One, remember that Southgate's the manager, so their man ain't getting game time. Let's just clarify that. Number two, we mentioned Rashford. You have a Rashford profile. What is Anthony Gordon? He's Rashford. They are the same. Right? Don't get misunderstood. Gordon's better and had a much better season. Gordon was the best left winger in the country and seen 5 minutes. Like, so it's not a question of that. With Grealish, you have ball carriers there, but he's not going to play him. Grealish is holding bench. Because Foden's a great ball carrier, but you're not putting him in a situation to do so.
But Grealish has done. Foden hasn't got previous for England. Grealish has.
Yeah, true.
Grealish plays well for England. When Grealish puts that shirt on, it's the same Grealish you see at Man City. It's like it's like Saka. It's the same. He's gonna do what he does at Arsenal. You know what I mean? Grealish is that as well, blood. That's why I'm kind of like he's more effective for England than a Phil Foden.
I hear that. But
Owen was there as well. Got nothing.
Yeah, he should have been dropped from group stages. But if let's say Grealish was there, he's not starting him. Southgate's not starting him. He legit. You mentioned Foden got off in the 89th minute, so you're giving Grealish what 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes to do something. This is Southgate. It's not. You had enough there. Look at the attacking options. There was no lack of attacking options. Zero lack of attacking options. Watkins didn't get enough minutes. Palmer didn't get enough minutes. Tony didn't get enough minutes. Eze didn't get enough minutes. Gordon didn't get enough minutes. So all of the profiles we're talking about were there. Eze, okay, he might not be on Grealish. He's not on Grealish's level, but he can still carry the ball. He can still do those type of things. But the manager's never going to play him. It's on Southgate. You have all the tools and weaponry at your disposal to do better in this war, so to speak. I use that analogy. And you refuse to use them because you are incompetent at your job. And we knew this leading into the tournament. We watched it in the last Euros. We watched it in the last World Cup. When things repeat themselves, it's like this is a pattern. Gareth Southgate is not good enough. But just because he's done better than previous England managers, people go, oh, well, give him a chance. It's like, no.
Nah, for me, he needs to go. For me, he should have gone from Euro 2020.
Yes.
You look at this, and you look at this, yeah. He's had, he's built 3 different squads in his time here, yeah, as England manager, yeah. So he had his first squad, which was like Lingard, Ali, Dyer, all them, man, yeah. Then he had the fucking the Rashford, the Sterling, the Saka, the Sancho, the Henderson, the Calvin Phillips. You get me? Now he's got his fucking Foden, his Bellingham, his fucking Saka's still there, obviously.
Yeah.
You got fucking you understand? He's building 3 squads, with different like powers in there, good level of players. But bro, you're not getting man over the line, blood.
No.
Do you understand? His World Cup record, semi-final, quarter-final, his Euro record, 2 finals, 2 defeats. You get me? And with the Euro 2020 final, we should have won that final, blood.
Absolutely.
You understand? We should have won that final, bro, because when we went up 1-0, we was in the ascendancy. Man was in the stadium, bro. We were on them, bro. Italy was scared. You understand? You couldn't hear the Italian fans, and we just backed off them and said, you know what, we're just going to try and sit here and see it through, blood. You get me? The France game in Qatar, same thing. We got back in, and then it was, yo, sit back. You get me? It wasn't, we're 1-1, let's go now, innit? You understand? It was, okay, we're 1-1, let's get to, you get me? Croatia, semi-final, Russia, I was there. Same thing again. Trippier, boom, we sit back. You understand?
He's risk averse. Yeah. He's risk averse
as well. This game as well. The fucking, the first half, there was points we couldn't get off our 18-yard box. We were penned back. Yes. We could not get the ball.
Majority of the game, we could barely get our half.
That's what I said before the game.
Literally sit.
Yeah.
Soak up pressure. And he is a Middlesbrough manager. He managed Middlesbrough, and he fucking coaches like a Middlesbrough manager, a relegation threatened side. Sit back.
No.
And hit them on the break.
Even a Middlesbrough manager would have an outlet you play to if you're going to do defensive football.
His outlet, Saka. That's the hope. Get it to Saka and pray Saka crosses it. When Saka crosses it,
but that's the problem. The other man
What's the point?
Yeah, and that's the worst thing about it is if you're going to play, if you're going to sit back and play counter-attacking football, play players that are running behind. All of the players you have, even Saka, even though he's quick, Saka is ball to feet, Foden is ball to feet, Bellingham is ball to feet, Kane is ball to feet. How are you playing counter-attacking football with nobody who likes to run in behind, but yet you have Watkins and Gordon on the bench? Play those two. If you want to play counter-attacking football, play Watkins and Gordon, the 2 quickest attackers you have, and then have Saka on the other side. Now you have 3 fantastic outlets. Because you notice when Watkins got on, the Spain line dropped because they know he can spin in behind. But again, this is just basics, and Southgate is just risk averse. He's very defensively mindset. He's all safety first. And that will fall short. And you'll fall short because of that, especially when you can't set up, Lewis has mentioned it a few times, outlets, which you don't. It's like, all right, you lot are talented, just get me out of a jam. That's just what it is with Southgate. Nearly, man. Look at his record. And England should have won it. They should have done better. Spain were even great. Spain were even, and that's the worst part, is that Spain didn't have to been the best team in the tournament and didn't have to be at their best to beat you. Yamal wasn't great in the final. Morata wasn't great. Maurice wasn't great. Olmo wasn't great. Rodri got taken off at halftime. Williams was probably the brightest. So their entire attacking set, they were okay.
That is the joke of this. Rodri, got substituted at halftime. Now, a lot of you lot met a brother yesterday who I rate, and who have said that if we sign him at Arsenal, I would like him and someone else, blood. You get me? Him and someone else. If it was like, say for example, we got Bruno Gomares, I'll be like, all right, cool, boom. Zubamendi came on at halftime and dominated the midfield, blood. Dominated, bro. I didn't see Rice. When he came on, I didn't. That's when I didn't see Mano. That's when Mano started to drift.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The way that he went in that midfield and started to dictate, you didn't even realize like that Rodri wasn't there, blood. He just boom. You get me?
That's just a good system.
When Rodri went off, you'd think, all right, cool.
That position and it cooks.
When Rodri went off, you'd think, cool. Here we go now. We can get a bit more dominance in the midfield. Rice can go in there. You get me? Cobby can go in and back it. Maybe Jude can drop in as well. Nah. They couldn't handle
Nearly
it.
went 2-0 down straight after halftime.
Bro, literally.
They must have wheeled Poch in for that halftime team talk. I don't know how we managed to come out and be worse.
That's crazy. Surfer said the exact same thing on the watch along.
Every Chelsea fan had the maddest PTSD when we went 1-0 down. It's like, oh, fuck.
He said the exact same thing. He did. And that's it. I said before the game, if England, and that's why I said England ain't winning the game, they won't see the ball. I said if England have more than 30% possession, I'd be surprised. At halftime, guess what the possession stats were? Spain 70%, England 30%.
I've actually,
it ended 35. I think it ended 30. I think it ended 65-35 in the end. But England have not seen the ball.
So the actual stats, are where are they? Spain had 14 shots. We had 9. They had 6 on target. We had 4. They had 60 attacks. We had 31. They had 1 offside. They had 10 corners. We had 2. They attempted 544 passes. We attempted 303. They had a 91% passing accuracy. We had 81. They had 63% possession. We had 37. They covered 109.1 kilometers. We covered 108.6 kilometers.
There you go. What do you say? 60 attacks, and England had 30.
Warrior sent this to me as well. Gallagher and Trippier were going to come on before Spain got the second.
See, that tells you all you need to know. Risk adverse.
1-1, sit back.
Risk adverse, but like I said, if you're going to be defensive, at least have some form of counter-attack. Punch back. If it's a boxing analogy, yes, you can be defensively minded and counter-punch, but you have to throw punches back. And Spain, won playing above average. That's the thing is, none of their players, to me, had a great game. Nobody there I look at and go, oh, Yamal, he was sensational in the final.
We have to praise Yamal, though, blood. You get me? 17 years old.
Don't get misunderstood, but I'm saying in particular, final. He wasn't great. He missed a couple of chances.
To get an assist in the final as well.
Yeah.
I think Shaw and Gay did pretty well with him in the first half, too.
Yeah.
It's just the first half.
I think Shaw was one of our best players.
That's the problem right now.
Defensively, I hear it.
You know what that sounds like? Manchester United. When people say Shaw's one of the best players, yeah, this is why we're 8 for the minus goal difference. Because this is what we're relying on. This is our very best. Same difference.
Hear it.
Same difference. Relying on Luke Shaw.
Hear
You've
it,
got
man.
that attacking talent. Outrageous. You give all that attacking talent to Gareth Southgate. All of it.
And they're going to keep him as well. Because I saw reports before the final saying they want to keep Southgate regardless of a win or loss.
Oh, yeah, they
So, bro,
I'm seeing a lot of. I saw.
Generation.
I saw Sir Jeff Hurst on Sky Sports News saying that he thinks Southgate should continue on until the World Cup. And for me,
you know what? Take the surf from him. You meet Jeff Hurst.
yeah, real talk. Big man thing. Because for me, he should have been sacked when that whistle blew. As soon as that whistle blew for full time, he should have been sacked. They should have put him on a Ryanair flight. You understand? And it shouldn't have been a direct. Let me land. It shouldn't have been a direct flight as well, blood. They should have sent this dickhead to fucking Croatia, send him to fucking Afghanistan, and then send him to England, blood. Yeah, that man should not have flew back on a private jet, blood. Yeah, when I'm seeing man are applauding him, blood. What are you applauding? You're applauding failure, blood. You understand?
A campaign to be proud of.
You get me? Man, greatest England manager. Bro, What did he win? About greatest England manager.
But that's where it stems from.
You even
Because
see in the chat, we can't
Go on.
sack someone for getting to semis and finals. Yeah, you can.
yes,
Didn't
you
win
can.
it.
Yes, you can.
Didn't win it.
Because context matters. If he would have played like less people, like context matters. It's not just what stage you made it to. If England would have made it to the final, performing better as a team, performing better as individuals, had beat Germany, had beat Portugal, had beat France. Then you go, you know what? You beat some teams. Now, did England have a favorable draw? Yes. Is that England and Southgate's fault? Absolutely not. And they took full advantage of that. But there's a way to lose football matches. On paper, technically, he is England's second best ever manager. But guess what? All the managers outside of who actually won it are rubbish. I was saying this yesterday. Why are we comparing poor to someone performing to above average or average, which Southgate is? He's performing at average level, and that's being kind. That's being supremely kind by me, in my opinion. Like, we've got to get their emotions out of this, because he'll fail in 2 years, he'll fail at the next, and you lot will still be here.
Because this is the thing.
This
is one of our greatest, like, generation of footballers, our greatest pool of talent for a while, blood. You get me? And if you give him the power to lead this crop of players, bro, you see when the players didn't like playing for England under Capello, when it was international time and they weren't looking forward to it, and how Southgate has made it more fun to play for England, and you get me, you're more excited to get a call up, blood. Bro, we could end up in that Capello era, blood, when Rooney was flipping going to the camera in South Africa. It's fucking great when your home fans are booing you, ain't it, lad? All of that shit will start happening again, bro. You get me? You cannot, like, bro, come on, bro. It's like giving a terrorist a bomb code and saying, here, he's gonna blow shit up, blood. Yeah? He's gonna go and light it up, bro. That's what Southgate's gonna do. He's gonna blow this team to smithereens, blood. Simple as, bro. We need to get a manager in there who's capable of playing football, who's capable of getting all our quality players, our technical players in the team playing together, blood. Do you understand? It shouldn't be a thing where we're saying, oh, can Saka, Foden, Jude, and Palmer all play in the same side? Bro, we can. You just have to find a style of play, a formation, and a philosophy to fit them into that, and then implement your style.
Even if they can't,
look at the Spain team.
Put one of them on the bench. Well, like they don't even necessarily have to play together. Like, what Mod said weeks ago, man, have to be humbled.
When Pedri was balling, they got Olmo on the bench. Pedri gets injured, Olmo goes in. Do you understand? Olmo played well, but he takes the hit, blood. You understand? Sometimes you might say, all right, cool, this man might sit out, but then I can get these four in.
And that's what it
is. That's it. Pick the team that's the best system together. Like, I don't care if like a Kane or a Rice or a Jude has to sit on the bench. If you have to sit on the bench, you're either not good enough or you don't fit the system. Hold that, or like retire from international football. Why does it have to be big names that play all the time just because they're big names? That's why you got this disjointed fucking mess.
And this is why you fall short at all times and praise this. But they've praised mediocrity before. Did he not get a tube station named after him after, was it the World Cup semi-final?
Yeah.
I think the Euros.
No, it was for the Euros. They named it for the final.
Yeah, Euros.
The Euros, man, finished runners up.
Yeah,
and
they put
the
Southgate and they put Gareth on it.
Imagine he would have won. What would they have done? They would have named a piece of land after him in London or something. I'm saying, what are you doing out here? Outrageous. Outrageous that people will defend it. But again, the reason why Jeff Hurst is saying that, why there's people in the chat saying that, and obvious because it's emotions. There's not logical thinking on what's going on. You failed. Or you can't sack him after getting to 2 Euros finals. How did them finals go? Were they unlucky or were they terrible performances? Did England set up in a terrible way? Did England try and win the game? Did England's opponents
this is
even
the thing, man are behaving like we were flipping. Man are behaving like we performed like France against Argentina. And it was just like, yo, what can we do?
A penalty shootout where you go, like, what? That's exactly that. Against Italy, England are the better team. They should have won that game. The Spain game, they're not the favourites, but like I keep banging on about, there's a way to lose football matches. And that's unacceptable. If England would have just went for it and you lose because Spain balled out, Yamal was just on smoke, and Williams and Ruiz and Rodri, you hold your hands up and go, you know what? They're the better team. They have the better players, fair dues. We lost the game 3-1, but we went for it. Went out with a whimper. They even tried. If it's a boxing match, you didn't even try and knock him out.
No, they
They
just
even
did
tried for the
dodging for
haymaker.
90 minutes and eventually got hit. That's it.
Eventually got hit. They even attempt to didn't put no blood in their mouth, nothing. They didn't try and make Spain uncomfortable. And there was a little period of time. How much did England threaten the goal? The Palmer strike, which is just a wonder strike from Palmer. That's just his sheer quality. And then the corner where it got cleared off the line. So a Palmer wonder strike and a set piece is all you could conjure up for the Spain goal in 90 minutes. Embarrassing. 2 times. What is going on? And people will accept that. But that's one thing I've noticed. As long as a lot of supporters and fans, whether it's of the nation or their clubs, it's all about feelings and how they feel about the football club. And as long as they feel good about what they're seeing, forget results, forget performances, forget trophies. You lot want to win. People don't want to win as bad as they say they do. Fans don't want to win and supporters do not want to win. Nowhere near as bad. It's not win at all costs. It's win, but if I feel good, it's all right. It's not no Malcolm X FC. It's not win. It's not by any means necessary. That's what
we must win together, all together.
It's about how it's a feeling. That's what it is. Or I want to win, but I want to win this way. I want to win, but I want to win, but I want it to be an English manager. Who cares what the nationality of the manager is? How about
Big Sam was saying this morning he don't want it to be a foreign manager to take over.
I didn't even know that. See how I know what man are gonna say? I already know.
It has to be an Englishman, but when you look around, what Englishman apart from Eddie Howe, who is at Newcastle, is capable of getting us playing proper football like the rest of the European sides or the South American sides?
Like that's it. Like, how about pick the best man for the job? That's what you should do. Pick the best.
Like what? We're gonna get Ricky Gervais?
Yeah, like, I want it to be an Englishman. Why does it have to be an Englishman?
Yeah. Why you was English, Sam Allardyce, and you was fucking shit and corrupt, mate.
Why? How did that work out? Never understood that. Why does it have to be an Englishman? How about you pick the best man for the job?
Do you think Klopp would step into that role?
Yeah, I think he would.
He's not going to be on the training ground every day. He's going to have a lot of time off. He's going to spend a lot of his time watching football. You get me? Because international football, obviously, it is stressful, but it's not as
frequent.
Yeah, it's not as frequent as a day-to-day club football. You get me? Do you think Klopp would look at that and think, you know what, the crop of players that's there, the respect that he has from the English players, Trent, he'd have Trent moving mad.
I think
he would definitely on the sabbatical though. It ain't happening.
I think he consider it. If I'm
but because it is international football, technically, it's a sabbatical.
I hear it.
Because majority of the time he'll be spending his time going to games to watch football. He's not going to really be like, you know what I mean, as intense as it would be like day to day. He's got to find formations and I got to watch this team and that. Now it's just, okay, this is my group that I'm in. Okay, we've got all these shit teams again, Andorra, all these, man. Yeah, fuck it. I don't need to do nothing, blood. He can literally just watch the Premier League, watch La Liga, see who's the best fucking English players playing, and bang, that's it.
Go on, Lewis. You respond. I respond.
Now, for me with Klopp, like I hear it. I don't think he makes a move for at least a year. I know he rejected the US job. I don't know how much money they were offering. I just don't see it. I feel like it's more hopium, if anything, with Klopp. No, I mean, I'd be here for it. It'd be levels better than what Southgate would offer, and we'd look a lot more competitive in tournaments, but ain't going to happen. There's no point wishing it. Just going to be disappointed at the end of that too.
I'd approach him. Why not? Because if I'm Klopp or I'm advising Klopp, I'm telling him, yeah, take the England job. 100%. Look how Gareth Southgate is lauded for losing. Hey, if Klopp comes in and just gets England balling out, they might build a statue for him outside of Wembley. And you don't even have to win anything. Gareth Southgate got a tube station named after him for losing. Imagine England actually play good football and actually with all that attacking talent. And you know one thing Klopp can do? We've watched him do it with Liverpool. His team's attack. England would be super entertaining to watch. They may not win anything.
One question though.
Super entertaining. Go on.
What would this country be like if our country was successful under a German?
They wouldn't care.
You
Same
think?
way they don't care about skin tone when we winning. It's only when we
Fair
losing it's a problem.
Fair point.
Now,
I'll
if
say
he
the other
lost-
way though, like if he doesn't do well,
If he
criticism's gonna be
doesn't
on
do
it.
well, oh yeah, of course it'd be odd because he's German and Rurta.
That's
Like
a
we
good
haven't
point.
watched Englishman after Englishman after Englishman fail.
I don't think he'd take the job because I think that he'd take the German job before he takes the England
Oh,
job.
definitely. But that's why you just have to say, hey, a couple more zeros on the contract. Test that loyalty. And I agree with you, Troops. I think he takes the German job above it without doubt. But hey, throw a couple extra zeros on the contract, lay it out.
Well,
win
you know
like
what?
you wanna do.
When Lewis said about the whole German winning, you forget the Queen's German.
They forget that.
Bro, this country forgets a lot.
Yep.
So
that.
the royal family are Germans, blood, and they let me talk about God save the king and
The
them.
king,
thing
yeah.
there.
God save the king. God save the
God
queen.
save Klopp.
I
So
hear
like
it.
I'm saying, with Klopp,
I hear it, but
He-
like
he-
this country is hella hypocritical when it comes to people from outside of this country.
oh, without that.
They didn't like Capello, but they liked Sven when Sven was manager. It's only when he started doing the mad thing with Eureka and that.
Forgot all about that one.
That's when it started going, you know.
Yeah,
what I
and he
mean?
did the mad thing with the secretary, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I
What's
forgot
her name, blood?
Oh, was it?
what's
It
her
begins
name?
with S.
Yeah.
Is it
works
Shetty?
Anita.
Or is it Shetty or Sherpa or something?
that was that woman that went on Big Brother and she got racially abused.
Right.
Shilpa.
Okay. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
thinking of her. Yeah.
It was Eureka was his thing, and then he was slamming the secretary.
Yeah, man. He was doing.
Who's the secretary, blood? I big up Sven, bro. I hope he's still going,
That's
blood. You understand?
crazy.
Sven was a real G, you know. Sven was a real G. If I box
Scout-
Sven, yeah, on his farewell tour, I'd be like, yo, I remember you was pamming fucking Eureka, you know. And then you had the secretary. You was getting our backers in the back room. I pick up Sven, blood.
I hope he's doing all right because I swear he's got something terminal now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's on his
Yeah,
farewell
man.
tour.
Hopefully he's well, man. He is.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
blood,
he
pick up
was.
Sven, bro.
You got son.
Stay strong, bro.
Dave
Nancy,
Chappelle.
that was it, Nancy.
Yo, he was backing it. Yo, man,
He was
the
whacking it
secretary,
over the
yo.
table, blood. What do I? Firm.
Yo, man was just, man was in the
Hey,
office with her and that.
Sweat's
Yo.
a real G, blood.
Serious,
Dressed
like-
up in the secretary outfit, blood.
Hey, do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know the high knee thighs. You know the high knee tights.
This guy. This
Oh my days, blood. I
This
big up
guy,
Sven, you know, dog. I swear
yeah,
down.
serious, yo. She was there in the shirt and he was like, yo,
Aye,
you know what?
and
Yeah,
rip off the shirt, blood.
yeah,
Hey,
man, that
look how
secretary
with that
outfit.
tight blouse.
Yeah. That shit sexy on the rack gal as well. Hey,
Oh
we
my,
gotta
I'm
move on,
telling you,
like,
bro.
100%,
Yeah,
like,
suspend the setting, bro.
he was getting it in.
Hey.
Yeah, shout out Sven and
Yo,
that.
The Swedish devil, blood. Watch him now.
Well, yeah, they did
Right.
like Sven actually, but I think because it was so bad before him as well, and that's what it is. I can't remember who the manager. Who was the manager before him?
It was Keegan, innit?
Yeah. When Keegan was just like hella emotional.
He was like fucking Graham Taylor, mate.
Yeah, he was just hella emotional. Did he not like? Because did he resign at Wembley like after they lost to Germany 1-0?
Yeah, I think
like that.
it was our last game at the old Wembley, and I think we lost 1-0 and he retired after it, and that's when Sven pulled up.
And that's what it is. So I think with Klopp, it's all about results. We're seeing it now. And the thing is, I think he's good enough to win something with that England team.
Okay, Sven was a madman. Look, the secretary was
That was it.
Faria
Faria
Alam.
Alam.
His
That's
wife
it.
was Nancy, and Eureka was his gal. So he had a tree. He had a
Faria
three-way thing
Alam,
running.
she was the secretary, man. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yo, this brother lived a good life, bro.
Bro, real
great.
G.
This guy was getting paid millions and
I'm
just
telling you.
banging women in the office.
Yeah, blood, because he got that bag. You know what I mean?
Charles fan.
But that's the thing. There's not even no candidates for the England job.
No, there was Eddie Howe, Tuchel, Potter.
Eddie Howe makes sense.
Poch.
Eddie Howe makes all the
I think
sense in the
Potter
world.
probably.
Potter makes sense.
Howe ain't
but
leaving. Howe's not going to leave Newcastle.
I think he would. To go manage England, I think he'd leave.
Potter don't have a job right now, innit?
No, Potter don't. But I'm saying how. I think for all English managers currently, that's the pinnacle. Because it's rarely, Potter had the Chelsea job, but it's very rare that English manager is going to get a job of that caliber. Like, take Potter out of it, who's the last English manager to manage at Arsenal, at Chelsea, Liverpool, City, Manchester United? They don't get anywhere near them jobs.
But I'd argue Eddie Howe's trying to get Newcastle to that level.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't think that he'll want to leave. I think if he was at a Bournemouth, then maybe his head could turn. But being at Newcastle, the way the project's going, the money they've got behind, he's. I mean,
that's
can
all
lose.
well and good.
This is the thing as well. Look, England, him being the age he is, he's still a young manager. England could ruin his reputation if it goes wrong. Do you understand? And he's building his rep right now. You get me? He's building his stocks. Whereas Southgate never really had no stocks, blood. Because when he got the job, everyone was like, "What? Are you dumb? This guy got relegated by fucking Middlesbrough, man. All this bullshit." Like, nah. You get me? Whereas Eddie Howe's building his credibility. You could lose all your credibility in the England role, blood. You understand?
Yeah, I don't think it's all because other managers have failed and it was a World Cup.
No, I think it's because the way the England job is.
Yeah,
it's
it's
the most dangerous job in the world.
Yeah, I think he'd take it though. Like, it's a World Cup. It's a chance to manage in your national team at a World Cup and at Euros with all that talent. I think if they offer him that job, he's leaving. I think it's the pinnacle for most English managers. I think they'd all leave, including him. The Newcastle project is an exciting project, yes. But man wants to win something. What are you more likely to win a trophy at? With Newcastle or with England?
Bro,
what would you be lauded more
Newcastle?
Carabao Cup or Euros? There's no comparison. FA Cup or World Cup? There's no comparison. And you're playing with...
He's more likely to win a flipping trophy with Newcastle than fucking England.
Nah. He's not. Much more likely to win. Newcastle ain't favourites for...
England ain't won nothing since, like, Newcastle won something.
But when you look at England's team from a talent perspective, they're right up there.
But the Newcastle team's not bad. Look at the front three.
No, it's not bad,
Look
but
at
it's
the midfield.
No,
and they're keeping Isak. Sorry. They're keeping Gordon.
I hear that.
They're keeping Bruno. So they're attractive as well. They're going to pull in. Because Newcastle haven't even stepped out yet in the market.
No, they haven't.
I know they're going to make a big move.
But they're further away from a Premier League than England are from a World Cup, just talent-wise. England don't want England. I think because Southgate's so bad, I think
Newcastle have a more chance of doing a Leicester City than England have of winning a trophy.
Newcastle,
England is the equivalent of Tottenham.
No, in regards to because of Southgate, look at the options England have. There isn't.
The manager's the biggest problem.
I'll go one further. There's no team in international football who has better attacking options than England in terms of depth. Who?
See, the fact that we have to think about is already a good point.
There's nobody. Muntz made that point, and that has been like since he said it last week, has been ringing in my ears. They brought Palmer and Watkins off the bench. That is 60 GNA. No other nation is doing that. Never mind other men who were on the bench who didn't get on. We were talking about this yesterday. You got literally 100 goals and assists on your bench, pretty much, or close to. Palmer scored what, Lewis? What did he get? 42 GNA or something like that?
Yeah, something like
season. Watkins got 20 goals and 10 assists. Gordon scored
how many goals? The highest GNA in the Premier League.
You got Gordon, Tony, even though he had a poor season. You got Bowen, who was up there in the list. England, like their team is cold.
Brazil.
Who? Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. That's it. Who else? Endrick was playing for them. Is Neymar ever fit? But I'm talking about in terms of depth. So you got Neymar, you got Rodrigo, you got Vinicius Junior, Savio. That's it. You know who they were playing up top?
My man, that's going Madrid.
Who? Endrick. Yeah, I watched him.
Yeah. That's about 2 years. But that's 2 years.
Like, look what we're talking
about.
Right
now, they got Richarlison wearing their number 9.
How many goals he get last season?
He had one bad season, bro. Allow it. Like, you can have one bad season, bro.
No, you can have one bad
season.
Okay, so I'll go one further. If Martinelli's English, does he make the squad? No.
Not off last season's form.
That's the point that I'm making.
But he would make the squad on a normal basis.
So who's
if you're talking machine for machine, shout out Spray, then he does make the squad.
But but back to my original
Martinelli is one of the better left wingers in the league.
Yeah, but we're going off point.
He just had a bad season.
But from an attacking standpoint, nobody has England's depth. Nobody is leaving.
Yeah,
who missed out? Bro. Rashford.
But are we overrating our players? Let me ask you this now. We're saying that we don't have are we overrating our players? Because when we go up against the others, they're doing more than ours. So are we overhyping our players?
No.
Nope, the manager's just making them look worse, I think.
Yes, because these players go and play for their clubs and play to a much better level. And again, even let's say we are overrating those three. Cool. What I'm saying is right in regards to depth. Like this is the point that I'm making. England's depth of attack is much better. You mentioned Brazil. It's Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Rafinha, Savio. I watched him. 16-year-old Endrick. Endrick ain't Yamal. Even though I think he's a good player from what I've seen, he's not other Yamal level. Like, this is the point I make. Who else is the Argentina who we watched? No one has England's depth in terms of attack. If any other nation had England's depth, we'd be waxing lyrical about how good their attack is, but because it's Southgate. And that proves to my point in regards to if I'm Eddie Howe, I'm looking at that. World Cup, Euros with the current crop of England's team. And never mind who can break through. Never mind the other players that are around as well. Like, if I'm Eddie Howe, I'm going to manage England. And if I fail,
I go the Lee Carsley route. I mean, at under 21 level, he's done fantastic things, bro. Like, I know AD Boothroyd was there, but he lost hella finals. Lee Carsley has actually done, like, even Southgate, I think he got a couple finals, but lost. Lee Carsley's actually doing great things with the under 21 squad. Should he be looked at in the Joachim Low? I remember Joachim Low was on that as well, innit? When they replaced Klinsmann.
Has Lee Carsley won anything for? I don't know a lot. Has he won anything?
He won. I swear he won the Euros with the under 21s.
Oh, did he win the Euros first? Makes sense then. If he's won something down there, it makes sense.
I'm sure he's won with the under 21s. Let me double check, but I'm sure he's actually got like trophies to his name, blood.
And
chat, let me know while I'm looking.
Lee Carsley, the central midfielder, Lee Carsley.
Yeah, that was at Everton, bro.
Yeah, jeez, that is
the one that looked like him and Gravison were twins.
yeah.
You remember? Two bar-led man just running around in the midfield. I don't know how Gravison got a move to fucking Madrid, bro. Man, you got rants out here saying about he's never seen a player like Jude play for Madrid. Does his brother forget Thomas Gravison played there, blood? I ran Saroni, blood. Go do your research, dog. Yes, hear me?
Gravison, you know.
Gravison and them boy there, you know. But I'm sure he won the Euro. Last year he won the
under-21s. Makes sense.
Last year.
Yeah. Personally, I'd go get Eddie Howe. Or I'd go get Eddie Howe or Tuchel. But if they give it to Carsley, then it holds weight. If he's done well with the under-21s, which winning the tournament has done. Yeah. But Southgate won't be. But they'll keep it Southgate. It's the feel-good factor.
Anyone on that list is fine except Poch.
What do you think they do? Do you think they actually sack him?
With Southgate?
Do you think they keep him?
They keep him because it's all about a feel-good factor.
He made another final, guys.
That's it. That's it right there.
One more step.
I'm saying journey to be proud of the boys, proud of the manager. We go again in 2 years. And you know what's crazy? The same thing will happen in 2 years. And they'll make a quarterfinal or a semi-final and go out, and then they might name another tube station after him. They might name a whole line after him. Piccadilly line, the Southgate line. You know what I'm saying? They might. That's
and
what
10 years we'll sit here and say, "Oh, why did this golden generation not win anything?"
It is.
That's what they brought in Sven because of the golden generation. What he did at Lazio, the way he had them playing. That's why they brought in Sven with the Lampard. Well, Lampard was lurking. It was Gerrard, Scholes, Beckham, Owen, Heskey. Heskey was a gunman, I can't lie. Heskey was a gunman for England. But they brought in Sven for that gen. So for me, it's like, how are you gonna run with Southgate, bro? Like, we're gonna man.
Because it's a feel-good factor, troops. That's why.
But would you rather win or fucking would you rather win or would you rather fucking feel good until the final and then you're fucking you get me? There's mad fights in London. There's mad fights in flipping. I'm seeing Spanish man move to flipping English youths abroad. I think it was in Spain, blood. Someone got moved to on the strip. I see youths getting moved to in London. I see one youth getting smoked in Shoreditch.
Crazy.
That man, like, I mean, it's not really feel good, is it? If you lose the final.
No, it's not feel good at that moment. But after the day, what did Jeff Hurst say? What are other media outlets saying without even listening to ex-players and ex-pundits and ex-players and pundits and other people in mainstream media? Again, it's all positive. There's the one or two who might criticize. The one are like the very few in regards to mainstream. Everyone praising, there's no criticism. It's feel good factor. That's what it is. They don't care about winning as much as they say they do. It's all about the feeling. I'm saying, like, that's just what it is. They just like, happy they spoke to the girl and got their number. Like, that's where they're at. They don't want it to go no further. They ain't trying to go back to her yard or get her back to yours.
16
they ain't
out
into
of
that.
10 movements.
16 out of 10 movements. Yep. That's exactly what it is. I spoke to her, I got a number. Right, is there any plans for anything else? Nah.
You got a 10-digit number.
I got Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Or I got a Snap, or I got a burner account, or whatever the case. They don't care about winning like that. Because if they did, Southgate would have long been gone. And even the way Southgate's talking is like, I'll sit down and discuss. It's like, it's on his terms. If he says I want to stay on, they'll say, yeah, cool. And like I said, in 2 years' time, we'll be sat here having the exact same conversation. When England go out, dependent on a favorable draw. Quarterfinals or semi-finals. And we go, could they have done more? Yes. Look at all the talent they have.
But big up Spain. Congratulations to the Spanish. All-time winners of the Euros now. They have 4. They have won it the most. Shout out Yamal, young player of the tournament, equaling the most assists in a Euros as well. Youngest player to feature in a final. Youngest player to assist in a final. Shout out Nico Williams as well. He had hella haters, blood. Now you lot know. You get me? Why?
He played well. Impressive.
I say that. You get me? Nico Williams is a winger that I highly rate, blood. You get me? Cucurella. You understand? That was Brighton. That was Brighton Cucurella, blood. You get me? Hopefully we don't see that next season. Rodri, congratulations
as well, if we could, please.
Congratulations to Rodri as well. Player of the tournament. You get me? Could be.
Hold that, Gary Neville, you fraud, bruv. Man tried to draw out Cucurella before the tournament even started. He dunked on you every single way towards winning the trophy. Hold that. One of the reasons why Spain won't go all the way. There you are, mate. There you are. Disgrace. Hold that.
Yeah, congratulations to Rodri. You get me? And yeah, man, England, you get me? Southgate out. You don't know the vibes over here, blood. We're not standing for that bullshit. Big up Ultimate Ball Knowledge. Big up yourself, blood. He says Saka works best with Odegaard. Palmer is closest profile to Odegaard in the England squad. Team plays different with Palmer and a mobile striker. Well, Palmer and Saka were involved in the goal. It was Saka that ran down, played it into Bellingham. Bellingham set Palmer. Boom. You get me? I've said already that when people are saying, these lot can't play in the same team together, they fucking can, blood. It's just we have a dickhead leading them, blood. You know what I mean? Big up Ultimate Ball Knowledge again. He says, these people don't know about racism in Spain. I do, blood. I've witnessed it. You get me?
Mm-hmm. All them Atletico and Valencia fans can hold that.
They can hold that, blood. Big up Mr. Darcy. He says, big up, guys. Kobe got abuse, missed the start. Kyle Walker was a weak link for England. Big up Team Canada too. Jonathan David is poor, though. Yes, Kobe did get abuse, blood. You get me? In the old post, just like Saka, fam. You get me? Big up Don C. He says, big up the panel. Love the content.
Shout out my guy Don C every time, man. Big up Don C.
Himself, broski. You get me? Big up Kurt Chaos one more time. He says, Ange for England manager, but also fuck Spurs. I don't think he'll be leaving Tottenham anytime soon. I'm not going to lie, blood.
That'd be a shout, though, him as England manager, because he just go for it. That high line and everything. High line. Yeah, he going for it. He going for it. Yeah, we watched him against Chelsea with 9 men, and he still was like, yeah, fuck it. We sticking to my principles. We still try to.
That's how we're going to play, mate. Yeah. Whether we're 6 men, 7 men, 11 men, we're going to play a high line. You know what I mean? Kangaroo. Big up Sing G one more time. He says, can't stand England fans. Won a fuck all at 60 years. I get you back the players when it goes left, but bun supporting them. Football one beautiful day. This is the thing as well. Like a lot of people, like, look, there's pound signs there, bro. A lot of people in England didn't want England to win, bro, because of the racism that the black players receive when it goes left, blood. So you get me? It's mad when your own people are even against you. Big up my brother Ed every time. Ray shut the hell up. He says, flawless. Don't think this is coming out of hate for your club, but it sounds like you're on repeat talking about Southgate that you say about Ten Hag.
It's kind of like I've been here before, man. It's kind of like if you replace Southgate's name with Ten Hag and England with Manchester United, hey, you know. But
I said it from the start. Since I've known you on YouTube, you've just been saying the same thing with every manager you've had, bro. I've never seen you happy.
The same thing, but people look at me like I'm crazy.
It comes to a point where I don't even want to cook you about United anymore. I just feel bad.
This is where it's at.
Big up Singers King, my brother. He says, big up troops and the man them. We shouldn't be surprised. Spain on the day and throughout were the better team. Southgate, Kane and co have got to go.
I agreed, Singers King. Shouldn't be surprised. Not in the slightest.
Big up AD. He says, Foden 007. 0 goals, 0 assists, 7 games. Hashtag Stockport Iniesta.
Mazza. 007 is crazy. Yeah.
Player ratings are on their way, people. Do not worry about that. Big up man like Larry. He says an alien on their first visit to Earth would think England were serial winners and Southgate came and everything changed. 1-0 since 66.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting cooked, blood, and we deserve it. Big up Jay Sykes every time. That's my broski. Hopefully you're enjoying Tenerife, blood. He says, just coming back from Tenerife. Sorry for missing the streams. Fuck England and bring my Arsenal back ASAP. And troops, Herbalize was fire. Love for that. What I tell you, broski, I'm not going to send you in no wrong direction. There's no Gareth Southgate over, yes, sir. You understand? Manager have to manage. You see me? Enjoy Tenerife, broski. Big up my brother Sammy every damn time, blood. He says, just passed my driving test. I can finally drive to Liverpool game. Big up the panel.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats, Sammy, bro.
Congrats, bro. You get me? Make sure you
Love
stay
that.
safe on them M-ways. You know what I'm saying? There's some dumb drivers out there. Big up my brother Jack every time. He says, big up Rodri wins Ballon d'Or. Who is in the Ballon d'Or chase, lads? I think Jude's out of it now.
Yeah, what is it based off though? Like, is it popularity? Like, what did he base it? I don't know. I asked this question all the
Some
time.
people are saying Carvajal because of Champions League final goal, Champions League winner, La Liga winner. Flipping, he won the other Spanish Cup. He's won the Euros.
Yeah, are they gonna give it to a right
the best right back in the Euro?
Yeah, like are they gonna give it to a right back though? But Carvajal is definitely.
They gave it to Cannavaro.
Yeah, but centre back.
Off a World Cup at least.
And he won a World Cup. And he's Cannavaro. You know what they're like with PR, like with Ballon d'Or. They need to give it to some form of name. Even though Carvajal, when you look at him regards to body of work this season, who's got a better body of work than him? You mentioned it: Champions League, La Liga, Euros. And he played well in all, in particular the Euros as well, probably right back at the tournament. And it won't. Rodri's also a shout as well. But like I said, Messi will probably get it. I've been saying this. If he wins Copa America, be him.
Oh, I hope not.
Messi can't get it, blood. Big up LJ, my brother. He says, troops, Lee Carsley should be a shout. The under-21 coach. Let's remember, no one knew Joachim Low and the Spanish coach. The big names aren't always the answer. That's what I'm saying.
That
Carsley, blood.
This fucking guy. Yo, this guy.
Ain't that fact?
This guy's an idiot.
Come on, man. Shout Enzo.
This fucking guy. He's such a
salmon, isn't it?
Oh.
Man like Lewis, you know. Big up LFC Sai. He says, big up Flawless, deserve to win the tournament, and England played so bad. And do you think this England players need more criticism than Southgate?
Not more criticism, but they're not blameless. Like, they need to have done better, even though they've been set up. They've not been set up in the best way. They can still perform to a better level. You can still attempt to do things. You can still attempt to not hide and things of that nature. But they deserve criticism. But we all knew that. He looked at the team and went, this is not going to work. That's why I criticize Southgate more so than the players. But big up Sai every time.
Big up Larry one more time, blood. Scaloni and De La Fuente who won yesterday, weren't initially seen as the best for the job, but rose through their country's FA systems. That much. Scaloni's the Argentinian, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, because
a lot of people are saying that this this bar-led brother for Spain has done a lot of dirt in younger.
Yeah, because he won
younger
under. I
levels.
think he won under 21s and the under 19s. I'm gonna
Yeah.
double check that, but he's won. But here's the difference, Larry. You see what with the Argentinian FA and the Spanish FA and other FAs, when their national teams fail, they'll go and change things. They'll go and change. We've seen it happen. This is why every big nation in Europe, like all the top leagues, all their national teams have won a trophy in recent times, apart from England. I'm saying Spain just won another one. Germany have won one.
What am I saying?
Italy
Spain have won
one.
3 of the last 5 Euros.
So you got Spain, Germany, Italy, Portugal, France. All the other major leagues in Europe have won a Euros or World Cup and in recent times because they care about it. Germany had their whole rebuild when they had a terrible tournament and then came back and then won a World Cup. Like these FAs actually care. Let Scaloni and De La Fuente, they couldn't do a Southgate and keep their jobs.
Because that Germany team that went to 2010 World Cup, that was like their rebuild. Ozil was a young buck. Muller was a young buck. Lahm was from 2006. Schweinsteiger was from 06. That was their new, you get me? They'd got rid of the Bierhoffs, the Balaks, all them men, they were dropping out, blood. You get me? And the new influx was pulling up. We've got that now as well. That's why I'm like, yeah, Southgate has to, yeah, me. We have to, yeah, me, free our players, blood. Real shit. Big up man like Ed. He says Spanish teams won all 27 finals they've played in since 2001. Euros, World Cup, Champions League, and Europa League. That is fucking mad. That is a crazy stat. 27 finals out of 27, bro. In all competitions, bro. Spain are the dominant force right now. I'm not gonna lie. They are the dominant force, blood. Man, them. England player ratings.
It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be fun, innit, blood?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? We're gonna rattle some people. Some people gonna get in their feelings right now.
Absolutely.
But you understand? We don't give a shit, bro. So goalkeepers. So obviously Dean Henderson and Ramsdale. Yeah.
So overall tournament player ratings, or
yes.
All right, cool.
So Jordan Pickford.
I thought he had a good tournament, to be honest.
I think he was. I don't think he done nothing wrong.
Yeah. The only slight criticism I have of him is for the Xavi Simons goal, and that was it.
Yeah.
And yeah, distribution at times. But even then, you don't got players showing for the ball. I'd say a 7. I think he had a good tournament.
I'd say 6.
I'd say 7.
I don't think he was overall outstanding. I don't think he was bad.
No, I'd say 7, the penalty shootout.
Yeah, I'd say 7. Maybe.
You know what?
I'd say 6. Yeah, you know what? I'd even
take 7.
I think Pickford could get an 8, you know.
Most 7.5. Chat, what you lot saying? What's the chat saying? They'll have to go there because we seem to have
7s and 8s.
Chat saying 7s.
I think 7 is fair.
Yeah, I say 7. Yeah. All right, we'll go 7. Defense. Who played? Gay.
He had a good tournament overall, to be honest.
Yeah,
England defensively were much better than they were going forward in general. So I'm not just going to let the final. I would say for Guehi, I think 6.
I'd go 7 for Gay. From the start, he was one of the better players.
Yeah, I think he was consistently very good, blood. And I was worried when we missed when he was suspended. Not because of Konsa. I wanted Konsa to play. I thought he was going to throw Duncan. Yeah. But Konsa done very well in his one appearance. But I'd give Gay, I'd say 7.5.
Yes. And so I know you've been seeing this. Alvaro Morata to AC Milan. Crazy. We're going.
Morata does it again.
He's found another club.
He does it again, bro. Yeah, I'd say 7, 8.
All right. First.
I think, yeah. But what did you say, Flawless? 6?
Yeah, I said 6.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, 6. I think he was good.
That's mad. 6, bro. That means he was just above average. He was more than just above average, blood.
Nah, he was more than, but overall, that is true. Yeah, you are right.
6 is mad.
All right, 6.5.
You're fucking. You don't bun weed as well. What the fuck y'all doing in Manchester?
Nah, I don't.
The
But
snow bunnies.
I'm thinking that yo, this guy, this man
must
says
be the
this with
snow
a white
bunnies,
wife.
man.
You know, this guy is crazy. You say this shit to me with a white wife, it's mad. You know.
I don't what, blood. It don't matter, but
I mean,
the snow bunnies, bro.
why would a snow
Bunnies as
bunny
well,
affect
blood, but I
my
think the snow bunnies
judgment?
are.
Why would a snow bunny affect my
The snow bunny ain't mashing up my thing, bro. I'm still here, blood. Your
I'm
thing is
still
going
being-
left, blood.
Nah, it's not. Nah, I am being harsh. You right. You right.
That is harsh.
Is you be right. Nah, you right. I'm saying you right because he was good overall. I'm thinking of the final. That's what it stems from. I'm thinking of the final. Nah, 7. Nah, you right. I was bugging.
What you say, Lou? 7?
Yeah, I said 7.
7. Nah, you right. Chat
Yeah.
probably on my case, even though
Well, I don't even mind it going higher. I think he was the best centre back. That's
Bro,
right.
I'm saying maybe
7.5.
Don't mind.
Bro, I think 8.
I thought he was very. All right, we could go 8,
I think he was probably our best player.
All right.
I'll be real.
Cool.
So I think he was probably our best player, blood.
I hold my hands up. Yeah. 8. I was thinking of the final. Yeah.
Konsa, he had that one performance. I'd give him a flipping. I'd give him an 8 for that performance.
He was very good. Yeah, because
if I was marking him on that game, it would be an 8 for me.
Yeah, he only had the one match. So yeah.
If we're just doing it based off his individual performance, yeah, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I hear that.
He did well against them, Bolo.
Done very well, bro.
Yeah.
Because it was again, whose error was it for the fucking goal? Carl Walker, mate. Yeah. The fucking just go breed gal. Leave football, bro. You think you're some big dog, bro? I don't know what's happened to this guy, bro. Like he got gassed. Thinks he's fucking right-footed Roberto Carlos. You're not that guy, bro. Allow it. Yeah.
No,
it's not. Your hairline gassed you. Bare things are gassing you, bro. You went Turkey, got a new hairline, came back, got a new baby mother. You allow it, bro. Yeah.
The snow bunnies clearly. That's what it is. Yeah.
The snow bunnies are fucking with him. Leave the snow bunnies alone, bro. Go grab a black queen, blood. Yeah. Leave the snow bunnies to people that can handle them, blood. Yeah. What's wrong with this fucking you, blood? Big man thing. But yeah, Konsa. Luke Shaw.
He was
like
good
1.5 games, I'm thinking.
Yeah. He played well for the 45 minutes in the semi-final. He did okay
well
in the final.
Final.
Yeah, it's not like Yamal had him on smoke or anything like that, because Yamal was very quiet. He did get a couple chances. Luke Shaw, I think a 7's fair.
Yeah, I think a 7 is fair.
I was thinking that. Didn't want to be the first to say it, but yeah.
No, I think a 7's fair.
You didn't want to jump first.
Man's doing the challenge dad thing. I'll do it if you man do it.
Yeah, this guy was like, I don't want to jump first. I get it. Yeah, 7.
I give him a 7. I'm not gonna lie, because when I saw him training, I said, "Yo, we need to risk it and throw him in, bro." You understand? Yeah. And he done well, bro. He never had no training. He kept Yamal quiet. I didn't really see him get bun up in the final.
No.
So yeah, I'd agree with a 7 for him. John Stones. For me, 4.
I was thinking 5.
4 for me.
What are you saying 4? I think he was just.
I'm thinking 5, leaning 6. For me, it's more the legs just seem to be gone a bit more with him.
It's lack of game time probably catch up, but I think he was okay. I don't think he was necessarily bad. He wasn't great. That's why I said 5. I think he was just average.
I think he was shocking.
He was shocking, really.
I think the only good game he had was the final.
Yeah, but outside of that, that's why I said average, because I think he was just okay throughout. Because England defensively were pretty good, and he was.
It was Gay that was making the flipping interceptions. And
Gray, he was the best. But even when he was 1-on-1 with, was it Williams or Morata in the first half, like that's just doing Stones for you. But I think I'd say 5 personally. Well, you're saying 4 and Lewis is saying 6. So why we say 5?
Yeah, so what balance is 5, isn't it?
Yeah, balance is a 5 because we got 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, it's a 5. Okay. Trippier.
See, that brother was playing out of position for a lot of the
That's
tournament.
what I was going to say. We have to take that into account. We have to take into account that he was playing on the left and he's clearly not a left back, blood. Yeah,
he's limited. But defensively, he was okay. I can't remember where I could say he was bad, but offensively, offered very little. So, bang average, say 5, around 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm thinking about 5, 6. For me, 6 is average.
6 is a bit mad.
Yeah,
6 is average for me.
Yeah, it's above average from.
If a man's dropping a 5 out of 10, that ain't a good performance to me.
But that's an average for me.
Yeah, 6 is just above.
Yeah, I want just above average as the average.
I'd say 5.
I was saying 5.
I'm taking
Well,
into
did I say
account
5?
that he's playing out of position.
Yeah, I'd say, but you could still do more going forward. I said 4.
That's the thing as well.
So
Because
if we're saying
you're
4, 5,
it's not like you're a young player, you're experienced.
yeah, you could offer more going forward, which he did in one of the games where he got forward. You can at least be a better outlet out there, even if you're cutting back in.
Yeah.
I said 4. You said 5.
Yeah,
It was 4, 5, 6, so it averages out. Unless you want to ask the
5
chat.
again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chat saying 5, 6.
Okay.
I say 5. Carl Walker. Now,
what do you think, Troops?
Me?
Yes.
1.
I said 1, you know.
1. He was at fault for. Yep, he was at fault for 2 goals in the final. He was at fault for the Mbolo goal against Switzerland. He offered nothing defensively. He offered nothing going forward. He let Cucurella cook him.
I thought he was going to get out to that cross as well. I thought the pass
exactly. When I see him get out, I thought, yeah, he's going to block it.
Block it, and he didn't block it. But the defenders also should have done better. So I don't put.
I don't ever want to see Carl Walker put on an England shirt again. Let me just add this on top as well. Yeah, pause. I don't ever want to see that man play for England again. I don't ever want to see that man in the England squad again. I never want to see that man put on the 3-line shirt again, bro. Do you understand? This brother has got 1 year max at the top level, bro. Pep is selling your Clark blood. If he don't sell you this summer, you got life. Yeah? You got life blood because you are dead and gone. The way Kane's finished, you are finished as well, blood. All you had was pace saving your Clark blood. And even that is now leaving you, blood. Yeah? Because even Cucurella's getting to it before you, blood. And he's not rapid. Yeah, if that was 2 years ago, you're getting there and cleaning him out, blood. You're doing a little mad little stand up, looking at rear. Look at me, blood. I'm Carl Walker. I got a new hairline. I breeded up 10 gal. Shut up, bro.
It's crazy. I said 1. What are you saying, Lewis? I think 1's harsh. I'm not gonna lie, even though I don't think it was good. I say 3.
Yeah. One's a bit harsh. You can say 2. I'll be fine.
All right. Well, I said 3. So we balancing our 2.
So what's that? 2?
I guess. Yeah, it's 2. Yeah.
So 2's the balance.
2's the balance.
Midfielders. Trent's down as a midfielder.
Out of position, but was poor when he played.
Yeah, the only thing
he
did good was the penalty.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. How many games did he play in midfield? 2. Was it 2 games he played? Yeah, he was poor in both.
4?
I was gonna say 3 because I think he was poor.
I think he was better. I think he was better than I think 4 maybe.
I don't think he was below average.
3.
I'd say 3.
Chat saying 4 and 3.
I'm saying 3. Lewis, you the deciding vote.
I'm gonna say 4. There was way worse players than him.
Yeah, for me. I think 4 for me. Jude.
He's got a 2, and it's literally for both goals.
Yeah,
nothing else
for the goals and the penalty. That's
and the assist for Palmer too.
5?
No, he was not average.
A 5.
I know you Jude Defense League. And
because I'm adding in the moments as well, so that adds into the rating.
I'm adding the moments too.
Yeah, he had 7 games and had the penalty, the assist, and 2 goals. So you had 4 moments in 7 games.
So 5 for me. That's a 5.
No,
2.
3.
That's mad.
No, it's not.
3 is mad.
He didn't have one good performance. He didn't have one good performance the entire tournament.
Yeah, he did. He was man of the match in our first game.
Who? Yeah, because everyone was shocked.
No, the fact that an England player got man of the match is crazy off that.
The Serbia game where everybody was bad.
Okay, 4.
2.
3's mad.
There we go. It balances out at 3.
What did you say, Lewis? 2?
2.
No, what is going on?
That brother was cheeks the entire tournament and got off on individual moments. He is not getting away with it. 2. He ain't getting any higher from me.
I'm saying 3 is simply for the goals.
So it's a 3 then, because 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 4.
3, because the assists were even though that you just laid it back in Palmer's path. It's 3.
Nah, but he the way he set it is so he can hit it first time. So the weight of pass was there, blood.
Bro, you drowning.
What's wrong with the man?
What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna be real, bro. You drowning.
This is you. I don't even got the chat up, and I know the chat is like, yeah, troops.
Yeah, they're on me.
Yeah, rightfully so. Your chat, real ones, rightfully
Then
so.
I said, Jude, yeah. The first comment was, "Troops, don't do it."
Yeah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't do it. Nah, because they know you. That's why I was
These are
like,
dickheads, man. I swear down.
Dude, you know what I'm saying? This
Hey.
guy, you know it. Don't do it. This guy did it anyway. Nah, man. 3.
All right, 3, yeah. You lot
Simply
are
for the
hot.
2 goals.
You lot are hot. Look how many moments he had, blood. He had majority of our moments. The man are giving him a 3.
Yeah.
How about you have a good game?
Yeah. How about have a good match, mate?
Oh man.
Because like we've all said that Bellingham's that player. Shit game and then bags you a goal or assist.
Been there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Super
Chat
Saiyan
saying
Bruno
the PR will not run today, blood.
Nah, man. We don't do PR over here at back again. You know what I'm saying? We do no PR, man. 3.
Conor Gallagher.
Jeez, he just went out there and ran around.
Yeah, like he lit. What? Like,
Did he have like 145-minute cameo, got benched and did nothing?
Yeah, because he
can have a 2 as well. Thank God the Euros is over. We can get rid of him now.
Yeah, for Gallagher, yeah, because he played Trent there and then he played Gallagher and then he got to Mano because it was around the Calvin Phillips thing. Was it Gallagher that was so bad that he was like, right, I need Calvin Phillips? Or was it the Trent one? But yeah, Gallagher.
4.
Just went out there and ran around. I don't remember him doing too much. 3. Can't say he was better than Bellingham.
I genuinely don't remember him doing anything good.
He didn't do anything. He might.
I don't remember him doing nothing bad though.
Yeah, so 3 then, because you were just out.
I mean,
there
the 45
around.
minutes against, I think, what was it? Whoever we played third was terrible. That was the only start he had. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2. He's getting another 2.
I'm gonna say 3.
You may be Chelsea and everything. You ain't getting away with it.
So he's getting a 2.
Yeah, you're getting a 2 from me too.
Kobe Mano.
One of the better players. To be
Good
honest.
tournament overall.
I think he kind of drowned a bit in the final due to everyone else, not in his own accord.
Huh?
Because he was there was at the start he was a bit shaky. His passes were a bit off.
Yeah, good tournament. I'd say,
but he's still done better than Rice and Jude.
Yeah. And he's still on the ball trying to make things move and did play.
I
give him a 7.
Yeah, I give him a 7.
I was gonna say 7.5, but if you want to say 7, cool.
Chat, you happy with 7? Yeah. I think, yeah, everyone.
Yeah, there's a lot of 7s in there.
Yeah.
Chat on Troops' case and that.
They're on, man, bro. The fuck, blood.
Good. They should be.
Oh, fucking hell. Declan Rice.
Another 2.
Declan blood clot Rice and peas. You know what I'm saying? And now my brother back again. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
So I'm mad because again they'll bring it up when it's Caicedo and Enzo. £100 million.
Yeah, thoughts on Van der Vaart's comments. You see what
that brother took a piss, it would go backwards. Fucking hell, bro. Sorry, man. At least Caicedo and Enzo are looking forwards. Yes, brother. Either that or he's just hoofing it. Hoof and hope. Like I get the manager and everything. I'd like a little bit of composure. At the very least, a bit of fucking composure.
If that brother took a piss, it would go backwards.
So yeah, 2 for Rice.
Yo, this is why Lewis is one of the goats in this shit. Oh my!
Up the Charles. I don't even know what to say, blood. Nah, I'm done.
Not wrong.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. What do you mean? No, Troops don't let that slide. How can I even come back with anything, blood? I'm literally.
I'm not wrong. He had a
I'm
shit
on the ropes,
He's
blood.
not wrong, yo. He's not wrong. He was woeful.
All he had to do was play well, and no one would have said nothing.
Yeah, he was good. One thing I will.
And it's not even Arsenal agenda because I said Saka's been one of our best players this tournament.
Yeah,
There's not even
good.
that.
Rice was good from a defensive standpoint. It was just on the ball. On the ball, he was woeful. Like in possession, it was
4.
He's still on the 2 for me.
I was gonna say 3, so we'll go there.
So 4.
How is it 2-3-4? How do you get a 4? 2-3-4. So that means it's a 3.
No, it's
What
a
do you
4.
mean?
We are not. We are not giving Rice a 4.
All right. It's a
I didn't
3.
realize Lewis was so harsh with his player ratings. Yo, it's
Bro,
mad.
this is Lewis, blood. I was dreading this. I weren't looking forward to this, blood.
I think 3.
All
If he
right.
took
He
a piss,
didn't.
he'd go backwards.
He didn't get no game time. Bowen didn't get no game time, innit?
Only off the
Nah.
bench in one of the games, but not enough to say anything.
Yeah. Eze, he got a bit of game time.
Yeah, man was out doing up left wing back shifts and stuff like that. Again, to me, not enough really to rate him like that.
5.
You
standard
always came
5.
on way too late as well.
Yeah, standard 5. Standard 5.
Yeah.
I'd give Bowen a standard 5 as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Philip, or should I call, as I call him, Casper Foden?
Oh, Philip Foden. This is where I'm with Lewis 2.
1.
Yeah. I wasn't even going to give
You
him
know
a
what?
2. I'll be real. I was going to give
Yeah.
him a 1.
Yeah, we
1.
can go 1. We can go
He's lucky
1.
he don't get a 0.
We can go 1. We can go 1. He did none.
He was absolutely useless. How can you go 007 in a tournament?
Yeah. We can go 1.
You took it from, bro. Bro.
Yeah, how'd you go 007 in a tournament like with 7? Like you got 7 games. You ain't even playing the best opposition either. It's never like you're playing top quality opposition, and you have the talent. Yeah. Shocking.
I said that this guy was going to be our standout player.
Mad.
He had to be after that season, but disappeared. I went ghost.
007 in a tournament.
Yeah, 1 is fair.
Anthony Gordon, standard 5, innit?
Yeah, barely got any game time. You only
Barely
got like
noticed him.
the opening game.
Harry Kane,
Yeah.
1. Because
Yeah, 1.
even the goals, blood. The header against in extra time against Slovenia, I don't really give a shit. Because the amount of sitters he missed before in that game.
That's the only reason I'm giving him a 1 is for that. And then the
Fucking
penalty he
penalties,
scored.
bro. Like, you got
That's
taken off when we needed you as well, bro.
That's it.
You never led us.
That's
You
it.
dropped into midfield.
Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. Kane's getting a 0. Kane's getting a straight 0.
Yeah, I said 1 simply for the goal against, was it Slovenia or Slovakia that he scored late on?
Slovakia.
Yeah, Slovakia and the penalty. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason you get in a 1. Because we can't run.
He's done, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't
His
know
legs
even
are
know
gone.
how he scored. I don't know how he scored all them goals for Bayern Munich, to be honest.
I see somebody saying today about who was it? I think it was it Rio? Someone was saying something, and they were saying that the way we played, we didn't play to Kane's strengths, that we didn't get the ball in the box enough. But then every time we put the ball in the box, he wasn't there.
No.
Do you understand? So it's just pure contradiction after contradiction after contradiction. You say something, but then we were actually doing that. You get me? He was the one that was playing on the halfway line. He was the one that was deeper than Rice at points. Pause.
Mhm.
You understand? There was points where Maino was the furthest player forward.
Yeah.
You understand? I was like, I don't understand how we didn't play to his strengths. Because Saka was getting to the byline, putting the ball in the box.
The crazy part is we didn't play to nobody's strengths. We didn't play to anybody's strengths. Whose strength especially from an forget an attacking standpoint, outside of the centre back.
Did you see his heat map?
What is his heat map in the centre circle?
Gee, bro, it's all on the wing. And it's all like in the defensive area, blood. Man was left back. Man was left back, bro.
Oh yeah, shit. Let's not forget he gave away the ball for one of the goals as well.
Yeah.
The Xavi Simmons goal against Netherlands.
Xavi Simmons.
You know what?
No, that was Rice.
He gave away the ball for one of the goals. Who was it?
He gave away the ball for the it was the ball when he tried to play it crossfield.
It was the Swiss game, right?
It was a Switzerland game.
Switzerland game. Yeah, it was the Switzerland game.
Rice got nyam by Xavi Simmons.
Yeah, that was for the Netherlands goal. So it was the Swiss. Yeah, Lewis might be. I'd say with the 0. Nah, I'll give you I'll stay with a 1.
Nah, I'm 0. I'm with Lewis.
Nah, first.
Yeah, 0. Yeah,
first.
fuck him. You get me? Fuck him, mate. And as for Kane, I don't want to ever see you start for England again. World Cup, you can be on the bench. You are now a bench player, blood. We must either go with Ollie Watkins or Ivan Toney. You are no longer the go-to man. Yeah? This is the last time I want to see you with the armband as well, bro. Yeah?
Or
That
if it's
armband
going to
needs
be
go
him,
somewhere
play
else.
runners around him, not Jude and Foden. Like, because they're all just going to drop deep.
You understand? I don't want to see the armband on you again as well, bro. You're done. Yeah? Thanks for nothing, mate. Yeah? You get me? Fucking mug. Cole Palmer.
Yeah, he can get an 8.
He was quality. Every time he pretty much came off the bench, he made an impact. Yeah. Cole Palmer, 8. I think an 8 is fair.
Yeah, I'd say 8 still. I'm not even going to lie.
All right, that's all one player we all got an agreement on. Nice.
Yeah. Can't lie. You can't knock it, man.
Mm.
Kyle Saka.
Oh, blood clot Saka.
I'd give the number 7 a 7.
I hear it. One of the better players throughout the tournament, surrounded by crap.
The amount of shit he's been surrounded by. He played left back, left wing back, right fucking wing, left wing, and he never fucking complained at one time, bro. And he fucking performed at a level in every position, blood. Yeah, he was playing better than fucking Walker at right back. He was playing better than Trippier at left back. You understand? He played a major role in getting us past Switzerland, and for him to be racially abused when he was at no fault for the defeat, he did what he was supposed to do. Doubled up on in most games and still getting to the byline and getting the ball across the box when Harry Kane's dribbling in the fucking centre circle. Yeah, big up my winger, Bakao, blood clot Saka. I give Saka a 7, blood. Man, them all good with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool. I was gonna say 6, but you might go on 7. Calm.
Ivan Toney.
Had impact every time he came on, to be honest. In particular, the Switzerland game. Was it a Switzerland game?
Yep.
Where he set up, no, not
Slovenia.
Well,
Slovenia.
Slovenia, where we set up the goal for Kane and then like was holding the ball up and things of that nature. Also, just for the penalty, I'll give you a 7.5. Just solely off that penalty. It was such a cold penalty. But yeah, we got limited game time, but when he played, impacted the match pretty much. So,
I gave him a 6.
I say 7.
I don't think he got enough minutes.
First.
You know what I mean? Did make a big impact. That's why I say the 6, blood. You know what I mean? The assist was a good assist over to Harry Blaine. You get me? Lou, what are you saying?
Didn't play a lot, so I can't give him a high rating. I'll go just 6.
Tony gets a 6, people. And finally, Ollie Watkins.
Probably just another.
Every time he got on. I think he has to be just for the semi-final goal.
I'd give him a 7.
At least 7, yeah.
What did you say, Flawless? 7?
Yeah, I said 7 off the semi-final goal alone. Never mind, even though he had limited game time, even when he got on previously, just making runs in behind helped so much. I'd say 7.
I could hear 7, but I just think if we're giving Tony 6, we kind of have to give Watkins a 6 too.
That's why I said 7 both. That was just me though.
But see, the goal is because the goal is Tony's assisted it. Kane still got to put it away, innit? He's like took it into his own hands.
I just think like both of them.
I hear what you're saying though. Might have to be a 6 though.
It's a shame because I'd be fine with giving Watkins a higher rating. It's just limited minutes.
Now you know what, I'm with it still. We can, 6, man. Chat. I hope you're happy with the ratings, blood. You get me. You know we're gonna give the honest ones here, even if it's against our players, blood. Big up Larry again, my brother. He says, I know other FAs change things. They don't just go for the biggest names. They look inwards in their FAs and build from their youth systems. That's true now because Spain have a style of play. You look at their under 21s, their under 19, under 18. It's all the same philosophy. We don't have that, bro. Like our under 21s will be playing nice football, and then our fucking team are playing Sunday League. You get me? Big up the Chelsea, man. He says, Alvaro Morata to AC Milan. Here we go. How does this guy get to play for top teams? For fuck's sake, official.
Damon put himself in the window with his tournament.
Man, I'm in the chat are asking, are we giving Southgate a rating?
You know what? Let's I'm gonna do that still, but let me just run
no
through
worries.
this quickly, broski. Big up Eddie again. He says 16 out of 10 defense league for Jude for Troops. Man are on me, blood. I swear to God. Big up Elliot. He says that player of the season award looks a robbery now. Yo, Foden, blood. You better come outside next season, bro. You get me?
Yeah, you gotta be on vengeance.
Real talk, revenge tour. Big up Michael. He says, how comes rubbish Kobe gets a 7 for 2 tackles, lost the ball 11 times, and nothing for 17 minutes?
Because it wasn't based just off the final. That's why. If we based it just off the final, his rating would have been much lower. But we're basing it across the entire tournament. It's a tournament rating.
Gareth Southgate.
0. Straight 0.
I would have said 0.5 but just to make it the final, but you would have said 0. Cool.
0, bro.
Nah, like easy run into the tournament. The only thing they had to really do is beat Switzerland.
Yeah.
I said 0.
We should have been out against Slovakia. Yeah? We should have been out, bro. We shithoused our way to a final. I repeat, we shithoused our way
against every team.
There was not one point I felt comfortable in a game in that Euros. Not one point. Not one game where I was like, yep, we're good here, bro. Every game was edge of my seat. Nerves. Panicking. Seeing no ideas. Looking at the fucking bench and seeing Southgate just there like, looking at this Steve Holland guy. And I'm just thinking, this Ben White guy was right. You know, these men are dickheads. Yo, Benny was right, bro. Yo, keep doing your snooze with your missus in the beef for blood. Do your thing, broski. You get me?
You know what's crazy? The manager
he was ahead of the curve.
You know what's crazy about these player ratings? The manager and his captain both got 0s.
Who's the vice captain?
The chat will know who is the vice captain.
Who's vice captain?
For England.
I know that Rice, Kane, Jude, and someone else are the leadership group.
Look at that, though. So you said Rice, Jude,
Walker.
Kane,
Walker.
Between those 4, what? So we gave Kane a 0.
Walker leading man to Gal.
Kane got a 0. What did we give Kyle Walker? A 2? A 1?
Yeah, or a 1.
Yeah, I think you got a 2.
2 or a 1.
Jude got
just while we're talking about mentality, look at this. It may not be coming home, but the England team still made everyone proud. Well done to Southgate and the entire England squad for winning nothing. Bruv, this is why he ain't getting sacked. We feel proud, guys. We're proud.
You know what? He's staying.
That's ITV. That's one of the big media outlets, by the way.
Yeah, that's ITV, bro. Bro, he's staying like Ten Hag, you know.
Oh, yeah, of course.
He ain't going. We're fucked.
Yeah,
we're fucked.
Hey, that's why international football just don't hit to me like fucking club football. I refuse to let it hurt me like that.
Oh yeah, facts. I even let club football.
Do you know what? It's not pain. It's more annoyance because I'm like, are we actually ever going to do something in international football, bro? Like the amount of good players we've had, the amount of good teams we've had, and it's just we just keep faltering, blood. Like I've seen Greece win fucking tournaments, bro. I'm like, brother.
That's why I just come to realize the FA ain't serious. And that's why I can just like detach from it a little bit. You don't want to keep giving golden generations to clowns? Okay, cool. I don't care like that. Just make sure my players stay fit.
Yeah, I think just the law of averages, England will win a tournament at some point because they'll just get it right on accident. That's why. Just on an accident. Because England, one thing England have never failed to do, whether you think the players are overrated or not, is produce talent. And England will continue to produce talent without question. So all it takes is just on an accident, on a volume thing where they hire the correct manager and it falls for you correctly, even though this could have not felt any more nice for England in regards to the favorable draws they've had, but they'll keep Southgate. Well, eventually they'll get it right. I think so. And when I say eventually, people, that doesn't mean anytime soon. We could be sat here 30 years from now talking about the same thing. But I think in our lifetime, I'll say that much. I think England win a major tournament.
Because things in London, isn't it? Euro 2028.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
brother.
2028. Yeah.
Finals
That's
at,
gonna be fire.
the finals at Wembley.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire. That country gonna be lit. I'm looking forward to that.
If Southgate's in charge, I am not.
Trust
Nah,
me.
just over because the country gonna
Another
be jumping.
final and some more disappointments and
Yo,
just more
The country
scraps.
gonna be jumping though, Lewis.
They were jumping this tournament, then it
Yeah,
still
that's
ended
what I'm
badly.
Oh yeah, forget.
Oh,
the
if you're
result.
just
I'm
here for
talking
the
about-
vibe, fair
yeah,
enough.
vibes. I'm talking about partying and shit. You know what I'm saying, and all them
There'll be a
things.
turn up.
Yeah, everyone gonna turn up. 100%.
We gotta go deep we gotta go deep as well, pause, so that it keeps the vibe going. If we get kick out early, yeah.
Now England will always go deep in the Euros. That's like it's about winning. They ain't gonna win.
Copa America, boys. Before we even get into the game, bruv, did you not see the madness before the game?
Yes.
Yep.
because it got
Now-
delayed.
This is 2 games running now where we've had drama concerning fans and safety and stadiums. Now, Colombia against Uruguay, we saw Darwin have to fly in the crowd. Agate, we saw their man there. You get me? Had to go and protect their family members. So stewards are unable to protect players' family members. Now they're unable to keep supporters without tickets out of the fucking stadium, blood. The videos man saw, was absolute fucking madness, bro. There are man flying fences. There are man climbing in ventilation systems, blood.
Yeah,
Ventilation system, the air conditioning. Man are jumping in the air conditioning, yeah? And it was both sets of fans. It wasn't just Colombian fans. It wasn't just Argentinians. It was both of them, blood. And it was even like fucking neutrals, bro. You get me? I see man climbing walls, blood. You understand? At one point, they had to open the gates to stop a stampede from happening. A Hillsborough. You understand?
Yeah.
It was that type of madness, bro. Like, the World Cup is in this country in the next 2 years, blood. Yeah? And we saw madness in 2 different states. It's not like it was the same stadium. The madness with Uruguay, Colombia was Charlotte. Now it's Miami. So Charlotte security and police can't handle an influx of football fans. Yeah. Miami can't handle it as well. Yeah. What's going to happen when the whole world is on that side of the world, blood? What is going to the safety? Like, what's going to happen, bro? Like, they had to stop the game for 75 minutes, blood.
Tell me about it.
There was a 75-minute delay, blood.
Yep. Man's on the watch along like, yo, this thing being delayed even more so. But at first it was half an hour and then it was further. They got to sort that out though. They got 2 years to figure out that problem.
That's the thing though. Because like, weren't it an emergency thing for the US to take over? Wasn't another country hosting the Copa America?
Not
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Was it?
I swear there was another club that was meant to be hosting. I think it was Ecuador or something, and they ended up having to cancel, and the US had to take it late. So maybe that played a part. Like, because I don't think it will be as bad for the World Cup, just because I think the level of security you're going to see is going to be next level compared to that.
Better I'd be.
Someone in the chat let me know though. Was another country meant to be hosting this year's Copa America? I think someone was. I'm sure I read that on Twitter or something. I might have been bugging.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Ecuador. Ecuador were meant to host it. That's it.
But even if it is on short notice, it's like you should still be equipped.
I lie. Look how big America is, bro. You
should
think they
still
don't
be
have
equipped.
flipping NFL games that sell out in that stadium?
No, I hear it. It's just because like how late the organization was. I think it might have played an impact. I'd be very surprised if you see that during the World Cup.
I think they'll pack it up. But they have to.
They won't be playing during the World Cup.
Yeah.
They better be, man. Because that was looking mad. Like stampede settings, bro. And there's going to be so much more people over there.
Exactly. The whole world. The whole globe.
world's going to be over there, blood.
That's why there'll just be more security.
Yeah, they won't pattern that.
Because they had to call like police from other states to come and back because there wasn't enough feds to back it.
Yeah, and that's what they need to do. Like, maybe this is the eye-opening for them. Like, okay, this is what we have to do for the World Cup now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be too worried about 2 years' time. They'd be already planning for that, even before the Copa America.
Yeah, I heard they mash up the stadium as well. Warriors, right? I heard they smoked the stadium. Hella damage.
I can imagine they're trying to find any hole to try and get through. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, I knew what I was walking into with that one.
The finals in MetLife. That's New York. New York don't play. Don't rant with the NYPD. And even though it won't be the NYPD, it will be what fucking, it's in Jersey, but what fucking town is it again? What town's MetLife again? Fuck.
The Cheltenham.
I was Harrison. Jet ski was
East Rutherford.
That's it, East Rutherford. Them feds are, they're a bit, you know what I mean? Hard R and them ting there. You get me?
All right, they don't fuck about.
Yeah, blood. They don't fuck about, blood. You know what I mean? But the NYPD will definitely be over there as well, blood. You'll have the Newark feds. They're serious. The Harrison feds, they were my ones. They're serious, blood. Don't rant with that. Don't rant with that. Them man, they're around that set. Yeah, don't rant with them, blood. They will pull up, blood. You understand? But Messi getting his second Copa America, 45 trophies. He's won the most trophies now of any player of all time. He's done it, blood. You get me? Back-to-back Copa Americas. He came off in the 65th minute.
Yeah, bad
injury. To be honest, like Colombia were the better team in the 90. I think when Messi came off, Argentina looked more threatening.
Yeah, Di Maria had the most likely. Yeah. Di Maria, Alvarez, they did. They looked more of a threat. No, Alvarez, sorry. Martinez, that was it as well. I can't remember who else was on. But yeah, they did 110%. Both defenses were on top, though, in that game. Both teams defensively were very, very good. That's why there was very few chances, few and far between. And when Colombia took off James Rodriguez, I was like, I've seen the manager do that before, like in previous rounds, and obviously it paid off. But yeah, I told man about Diaz dribble. He wasn't good. Yeah, I think he had a good tournament, but he wasn't good in the final. But he wasn't the only attacker who wasn't good in the final. Overall, he had a good tournament. Colombia were my pick. Shame that they should have won, but could say they slightly deserved it. But hey, Argentina, and props to Messi. Even though he didn't have a great tournament, props to him. Shame he got injured. Sad to see him cry, man. You always see him go out like that.
Yeah, he's crying. Ronaldo's crying.
You man,
at least he got a trophy though.
Yeah, he got the trophy, which is good. But you man, retire, man. Retire. I don't want to see you man out here crying. Like, nah.
I think Messi's because he's at Inter Miami. I don't think he's retiring till that Yankee World Cup.
You reckon he's trying to go back to back because they've won the World Cup either side?
They won't win it again, but I think I heard that him moving to Miami, there's something to do with the World Cup. There's a deal in there to do with the World Cup.
Right. Makes sense.
Like being the face of the World Cup.
Yeah, you trying to go into a whole different.
Come to America, all the referees, we got you. Yeah,
because if he wins back-to-back World Cups, if he wins back-to-back, that puts you in a whole different stratosphere. Do I think they do it? No, but he might decide, you know what, why not? He might try it. Because they've won back-to-back Copa Americas. They've won 3 major trophies, international trophies.
But then you have to remember that Alexis won back-to-back as well with Chile. So
True.
It's not like it's the first time. And then Chile didn't do fuck all in the World Cup.
Yeah, but they've won the World Cup in between.
Yeah,
they won Copa, World Cup, and then the Copa again.
They done like a Spain.
Yes, they did a Spain thing. Yes.
You know
Do I think they win it? No, but yeah, maybe he decides and he goes, you know what? This is just extra. I'm still a GOAT regardless. So maybe it's that. Maybe it's that.
We got man like Ed. He said they don't have the dog in us anymore. As Americans, they too afraid to get in trouble for hurting someone and then putting people in their place. I think that's regarding the whole fan situation at the Miami Hard Rock Stadium, blood. You get me? Transfer news. Flawless. You signed Xerxes, sorry.
Xerxes, yeah.
And you've got rid of Cambuala.
Yeah, that one took me by surprise, actually.
Yeah, because when I was asking you keep and sell and them thing there, he was one of the ones that you said you want to keep a hold of.
Yeah, because when he's played well. No issues with Cambuala. Good, like a good young prospect, solid centre back. But clearly he's looked at him when I won game time. And having watched him for Manchester United this season, he's good enough to go and play. So we'll probably go and play for Lons. I'm not sure if they're in Europe or not, but obviously he'll play in the league over there. He's French. Makes sense type of thing. In regards to Xerxes, don't know a hell of a lot about him. Hear good things about him. And we need reinforcements because our attack is woeful. So the fact that he's now been signed, cool, but there still needs to be more. But I like the Xerxes signing. On paper, he looks good, but like I said, I've not watched him like that, so I can't sit here and go, "Oh yeah, I'm over the moon about it." It's like, seems like a good signing, good price as well. Seems he structured the deal well, which is good, and that's one thing Manchester United seem to be doing better already in this window is negotiating better fees. So props. We still need another striker on top of Xerxes, like, and it still needs to be another, but solid signing, I'd say.
Lazio have the president's come out and spoken on Mason Greenwood's situation. He said he's offered 25 million plus add-ons and 50% sell-on clause to Man United for Greenwood. Several clubs tried to enter the race to disturb us and make the deal collapse after Juve and Napoli did the same.
Yeah, again, I think we all knew that he was going to be moved on. It was just and there would be teams interested in him because he is super talented. So it's like move him on, get the fee, and if we can get back for Greenwood what we spent on Xerxes, good business. And that's one thing Manchester United seem to be doing already is like the business looks good. So props to Ineos and everybody involved. That is something I can see a difference in already. And we're negotiating. I even seen it with the Dan Ashworth deal where they wanted 20 million. United were like, no, it went to court. We didn't pay anywhere near the 20 million. So props to them. Manchester United actually trying to get rid of Manchester United tax.
Arsenal, official confirmed. Lokonga joined Sevilla on a loan move. 12 million buy option. Salaries covered by Sevilla. And we have a 25% sell-on clause if the buy option is activated. So we pray that Lokonga goes over there and does what he needs to do, because the sooner we get these shit man off our books and bring in proper players to move us along, the better our club will be, blood. You get me? Obama who? Obama what? Obama blood clot Yang could be going to Saudi Arabia, blood.
Oh, he's getting his bag in Saudi.
Shout out, Abba.
Shout out family every time. Fabrizio broke the news. Al-Qadsiya. Big up the Saudi man, them, yeah. They're pushing to sign Aubameyang. He's their next top target after bringing in Nacho. Decision is up to the player. Marseille would be happy to keep Abba at the club. They're waiting for Abba to speak on that. But apparently as well, the agreement between Abba and the Saudi club contract is valid until June 2026. Salary's also been agreed. They're just waiting for approval from Marseille. And then
I'm surprised he wants to leave just yet, because it seems like they're doing a project over there. They're bringing in De Zerbi. I know, like, the thoughts of Greenwood aside, but they're getting money as well on top of that. It looks like as well with PSG losing Mbappe, it's the right time to kind of stay there.
Yeah, like
maybe.
Yeah, because he's still playing well as well. Like, he had a good season last year. He still looks capable of playing in a top in a league with, you get me, one of the top 5 leagues in Europe. So maybe it is a bag situation.
I could understand, like, the money's there. I ain't gonna knock anyone who goes there for like double their paycheck or something. But I mean, you still got a lot of good football win. You could win a league title. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oba hasn't won a league title, has he?
I don't think he won one at Dortmund.
Yeah, I don't think he won at Dortmund. I don't think he won at Barca. Like, you got a chance this season. There's no Mbappe. Go for it. Like,
that's true.
Wait, was he not there on the clock?
Nah.
Oh, no, okay.
Or I think he joined late on. He weren't there when they went back to back.
His majority of his time was under Tuchel.
Shout out.
That's why he moved to Chelsea. It was Tuchel.
Yeah, it was Tuchel. That was the one.
And I think we're the only.
Oh yeah, he won La Liga when he was at Barca.
Yeah.
Did he win that season?
Yeah.
Was it 2021? No, 2022.
Yeah, he got one at Barca.
22. Double check that. Was it 22?
No, Madrid won.
He won one recently, though.
The chat is saying it.
He won one.
Yeah, because he had like one appearance the season afterwards. They gave him a medal. I forgot.
Yeah, the season that he moved to you lot.
Yeah. You know what? Fair enough then.
Yeah. So he got a medal. Didn't play a part, but he got a medal.
Yeah, like one appearance there, like, because of last season, we'll give you a medal.
Shaqiri, man like Zerdan, he's confirmed his retirement from international football. He's the only player ever to have scored at the last 3 World Cups and the Euros, blood. You get me? He was a good player when he was in his prime still. You know what I mean? Causing problems at Inter. Even at Stoke, when he went Stoke, he was a problem, blood. When him and Arnautovic.
Crazy.
Yeah, him and Arnautovic were causing problems them time there, blood. I was so surprised that he even went there, blood. Big man thing.
Stoke. Mazza.
I think that's it. There's nothing on Chelsea, blood. I can't find nothing on Chelsea.
Now, we had an Al Ittihad bid for Kepa rejected, which makes me wonder what they offered, because I would have taken the first offer. Like, I don't care. It could have been 10p and an IOU. I would have taken it. But get your book value, whatever. Plus, I know Kepa's going to hold things off because he's waiting to see what happens with Lunin and Real Madrid. If Lunin don't re-sign, Madrid will sell him and he'll try and push to go back to Madrid on a lower wage. Regardless, Kepa's gone, so I don't care. Like, it's just a matter of time with him. That's it. That is literally it. Anything else?
Because this is normally your lot's like time to shine.
I'm hoping it was just the Euros and Copa America. Like, now that shit's done, we can try boot off the Rottweiler and hopefully try and get Lukaku sold off.
Yeah, because even that news, like the Gallagher rumors, they've kind of slowed down as well, blood.
Bro, I saw this dead rumor from like 2 days ago where it's like, we're trying to offer Gallagher in cash for Ollie Watkins. You know how disrespectful that is?
But you lot tried to
and Villa just got Wemniam Onana.
Yeah.
From Everton.
Good side.
They don't need him. When I say Gallagher and cash for a whole Ollie Watkins, that's one of the most disrespectful transfer offers I've heard in my life, if that's even true.
Yeah, that's a little bit easier.
But I don't believe that anyway. Like, nothing on us. There's literally nothing.
Yeah, that's little bit.
It's like you're.
So I ain't even going live later. I'm just going to drop a video. Shout out Cucurella and just bounce. That'll be my day done.
It's like all the news is coming out from the United side. United are active still.
Yeah, we active. Helen just pure. Do you got Xerxes?
And we got always United news.
Swear. Bramthwaite, the Turkish fullback. We got.
When you say keeping up with the Carringtons, you weren't kidding.
Yeah, definitely not, man.
It's like
this is actually like good.
Breaks.
But this is actually like we got linked to the how true it is. I don't know the winger from Girona. I can't pronounce his name, but yeah, him as well. But that's gonna happen though. Is linked Manchester United to insert player name here is gonna be a story. But I like the news I'm hearing, man. And there's outgoings too. We'll see what's what. Sancho back in training as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, I see him and Rashford back.
Yeah, I was like, I can't believe it when Fabrizio dropped that. It's like they had to clear the air talks and yeah, Sancho back in training. I was like, what? I was like, I thought that was done. But it's still, people have said, oh, are we still going to move him on? I still don't see it ending well, though. I don't think he gets game time. I think people are forgetting that Ten Hag is still the manager. And it's like, where's he going to play? I don't see Sancho, and I'm sure that was a part of the conversation as well. Hope I'm wrong, but we'll see.
Oh, shit, United are playing today.
Yeah, we're playing, I think it's the Norwegian team.
Oh, yeah, I saw Rand's talking about, you got that Rosenborg.
Yeah, that's it. I didn't want to get the name wrong. That's why I didn't say the name of the team.
They used to be a good team back in the day, like Champions League.
Yeah, they was in Champions League because I remember United playing them in the Champions League.
Last game in his first run. We drew to them.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s.
2000s, yeah. So, I remember United. I remember us playing them.
That's where they used to wear all black.
That's a throwback name, bro. I ain't heard that in a decade.
All fucking Sturm Graz and them man there.
I said Sturm Graz, you know. You
remember them man there?
Yeah. Them man
pull it real back.
Team like Brumby and that. Yeah.
Like, them day there, Lewis was in Winners' Cup.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, he was winning.
Still winning European trophies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Still was winning. No fucking Di Matteo on them, man. Big up man like Ed. He says, Ray, shut the fuck up already. You don't know shit. Man, Ray must have been in the chat chatting shit, blood.
Probably
get me.
What I'm saying. Highly likely.
But that's it, people. Episode 308 wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You get me? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. You get me? Big up the super chatters. You don't know the vibes as well, blood. You understand? And big up the man, them, blood. You get me? My brothers, them. Flawless Lewis. Subscribe to the man, them's channels. Link in the description as always, blood. You get me? Don't go anywhere as well. we're redirecting to Flawless. You
Yeah.
understand? So make sure you lot follow the redirect and all of that, blood. You
Yeah,
get me?
fan calling show, people. So come pull up, have your say on England, Spain, any transfer news. Tell me how, call in, tell me how wrong you think I am. Whatever the case may be, people. Feel free, pull up.
Peanut Head, don't know where he is. Probably fell asleep on a train again, blood. You understand?
Hopefully he did. Hopefully he didn't fall asleep. Yeah,
Hopefully,
working hard.
hopefully he did, blood. You get me?
This guy said hopefully he did.
But you don't know the vibes. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We'll be back again on Friday, 1 p.m. I don't even know.
I believe something's happened with my club by then.
Yeah, because I don't even know when my next time I'm going to be pulling up, blood. So you don't just keep an eye on the socials. Stay safe as always, people. Peace.
Big up.
Southgate out.